stream. Here we go. I'm not getting anything from you yet, though.
You should be.
Oh, I gotta hit a play button here. Oh, there we go. Okay. I gotcha.
Well, you should have me. All
Okay.
right, guys. Some of you may know this man. Some of you probably are like, "Who the hell do you got with you, AC?"
Good looking
I
man.
got another. I got another crippled with me. I got the. I got the ultimate crippled, as he would say. Would you like to introduce yourself to to everybody watching on my channel?
Yeah, my name is Eddie Block. I am a crazy cripple streamer. Y'all hate to like.
I don't know why
That's something different.
mine's not coming up, and I don't know why.
Your stream on Rumble?
On Rumble.
Yeah, it's on mine. I see yours, but mine's not coming up. Oh, yours it just popped up. I just got a notification that you're live.
All right, mute that. And guys, some of you, to everyone over on Eddie's, I hope everyone's having a wonderful evening. Mr. Eddie Block, how you doing, sir?
One of us is hear it? Hear an echo.
I do not hear the echo.
You don't. I do.
You got our live streams up? Do you have them?
How
Do
about
you
this?
got the things muted? Because I do not hear.
All right, I think I fixed it. Oh no.
Let's find out. Are you hearing an echo now? And hello to everyone over on Eddie's. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. So tonight, me and Eddie
Yeah, we definitely have an echo. Hold on.
I hope you guys are having. So tonight, me and Eddie.
Yeah, we definitely have an echo. Hold on.
I hope you guys are having.
I don't know where the echo's coming from. I have it so on this stream over here. I have it muted and I have it paused, so it's not even playing there. Let me close this one up. Turn my crypto off.
Because yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't hear an echo. Oh, I do. Let me try something. Let's do this.
It might be gone now.
That should have worked.
I think it's gone now.
All right.
Echo.
And Eddie, you said you have things on X that you're pulled up. Let's go through X. Let's get into. But what do you think? Who's going to win New York? Who do you think's winning New York City?
Unfortunately, I think it's gonna be Mamdani, but I hope not.
That would absolutely suck if it was Madonna. But on the other hand, I will say this. They're saying they're not going to let him raise taxes on the wealthy. So that could be a good thing given the state of New York. The governor is saying she's not going to let that happen because I honestly think she wants to keep her job. I honestly think she wants to keep her job because next year's election is her election.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just a little bit of me is like, who cares? You know, it's freaking New York, right? But then, just I don't know what to think. I really don't right now. I mean, nobody wins over there. Let's be real. I don't think the Republicans gonna win. Sleewell, whatever you say his name.
However, this
and Cuomo. I mean, he's a douchebag. Mamdani's a douchebag. But the lesser of the two evils would be, of course, Cuomo, right?
It would be but and I even said this with a friend of mine. Swellwa Curtis.
Sleewee. That's
Sleewa. There we go, Sleewa. He's not even a conservative. That's the thing with all of it. He's not even a conservative. So he's more in line with Mr. Massey.
Mm-hmm.
But did you hear about all the bomb threats and everything else going on in New Jersey and New York and the swatting and everything?
No, I haven't.
Oh, there are things going on every which way. Let me actually pull some of them up because of everything going on right now. It's like, what the heck are these people thinking? What are they thinking? It it is interesting. I will say that. Let me find. I know I have them.
Oh, that's weird. I can't share my comments up here. Interesting.
Not on.
No, I mean on mine. I was trying to do it to mine.
Hmm.
Oh wait, I guess I did. Oh, I see what I had to do. Okay.
But yes, this it. Let me. I know there are things, and they're saying the thing should either be tomorrow night. The end of the shutdown should either be tomorrow night or probably by Sunday, is what they're saying because of all the stuff going on. And I'm like, why? They wanted their, and what a Republican senator said, they wanted their votes to go vote. And if they gave in, they thought they wouldn't get it. I'm like, what the heck? Let me find, I know there is. Let me find. Oh, here we go. We do have, let me bring this up. This is from Mr. Eric Daughtery. And what we can do, you guys get to see that.
I've been hearing some stuff about that dude.
Who, Eric?
Yeah. Him and a whole bunch of them. I've been hearing some stuff about him and a whole bunch of them.
What, they're not in this country or something?
No, I've been hearing about how they're taking money from to push out propaganda.
If
I'm not sure
that's
how true
true, I, for crying out loud, look, I'm distancing myself from Candace Owens.
Threats forcing voters out of at least 2 polling places in New Jersey as residents across the state cast ballots for their next governor. And Mark Meredith is live in Montclair, New Jersey with the latest. Mark, what's going on?
Ainsley, Lawrence, and Brian, good morning, friends. The polls have been open throughout New Jersey since about 6 a.m. Since then, a handful of bomb threats have been called in to a number of polling places across the Garden State. We know in Mercer County, as well as where we have seen in Passaic. It's unclear exactly how many of these polling places have been impacted, but because the polls were open, since they've been open since 6, a number of people who may have been in line or getting ready to go vote were had to move off-site to other voting locations, at least temporarily. We've been at this elementary school here, not too far from where some of these threats were called earlier, because this is where the Democratic gubernatorial nominee is going to be voting. Mikey Sherrill should be voting here around 9 a.m. I just spoke to her campaign. They are aware of the situation impacting some of these polling places. The candidate is likely to address this when she gaggles with reporters in the 9 a.m. hour. All an indication, though, again, that there is a lot of people very curious what will happen here in New Jersey. The spotlight has been on this race nationally, and we have seen this before in other elections. But these potential threats, whether or not it's going to have a widespread impact on turnout, it's unclear. More than 1 million people cast their ballots ahead of Election Day. There was early voting mail-in balloting as well. Where we are also, I've seen at least one police officer who was outside the polling place earlier. Unclear if it was related because the candidate was going to be here or if they were just checking things out. A lot of these threats are often communicated electronically, either email, they get sent to the registrar's office or the voting records office, and then out of an abundance of caution, these facilities are either evacuated or they pause operations to let the police do a sweep. No indications of anything found at this point, simply threats. But on an election day like this, given, of course, the political climate that we are in as a country right now, officials across New Jersey are not going to be taking this lightly. And I'll let you know if we hear from the Chitterelli campaign. He was with Fox and Friends in the last hour at a restaurant, so we know he's been out on the trail.
Fucking liberals. Oops. I mean, effing liberals.
What do you think? What do you think about that?
I think it's crazy, and I wouldn't put it past the Democrats for doing that.
You and me both. I would not put it past them to do this because I honestly think they want to try to hurt as many people as they honestly can.
Yeah. Yeah. Pam says she can't get See, that's weird. So my comments show up. I type in a comment on mine over here, my feed, it pops up, but I'm not seeing Pam's. And she says she can't get on, but I see her comments over here. That's weird. Or that's weird. Can you see her comments?
Is she on Facebook? On YouTube?
Oh, she's on my Rumble. Oh wait, no, never mind. She's on my. Never mind. She's on YouTube. That's why she's on my YouTube.
She's on YouTube. That's why. And Dom said, "Hello, Dom. MAGA took out a whole UPS plane load of mail-in ballots heading towards Hawaii." Now that would not surprise me. That would not surprise me. Eddie, since you're here with me, you get to do all the. Let's find out if this is true.
Oh.
Let's find out if this is true.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to help out Pamela here. Get to my Yeah, that's where. See, now I can't find it.
I got you pulled up.
I got 6 people watching. Here we go. Let me send.
Oh, hello, Pam. Pam, here is Eddie's.
Are you sending her the link?
Yes, I'm sending her the link. And
okay,
guys,
because she's my good mod.
I know she's a good mod. She's a good woman.
Watch out, girl. I'll kick your butt.
Hey, I'm allowed to say that. And guys, you get to see behind the scenes. You get to see Rumble Studio. Wow.
If you guys want to go check out AC stream, and just if you're gonna watch on mine, then give him a like at least, and same the vice versa. If you guys are gonna watch AC's, if you could do me a favor, give me a like. Just go over there real quick, and a comment, because that'll help both of us. Or you don't have to, but that way we can help each other's out. And I'm gonna put AC stream.
And I just pinned yours to the top.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yours is. Guys, go follow Eddie, because Eddie is a good man. He's done a lot of good things for the conservative movement. But yes, that is.
By the way, guys, real quick, I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna promote something if you don't mind, AC.
Go for it.
A lot of you guys who don't know me, ever since 2010, every holiday I go to the Veterans Hospital here in Fresno, where they have a long-term care facility, and I buy them pizzas and gifts and stuff like that. And for like the last year, I haven't done it because I've donated so much money that last year I took a veteran, a dog, and a service dog in Indiana, and it cost me so much money that I couldn't donate anymore last year. But I think for Veterans Day, I'm going to buy some pizzas for the veterans and drinks and stuff like that again. So if anybody wants to be part of that, let me know. If you have a kid, the best things that those veterans like out of everything, every year when I go, normally what we do is we get 3rd graders, because I was an Oaks member, and every 3rd grader in our area we gave a dictionary to. So all the teachers were happy to have the kids draw cards for the veterans. And I don't have that access anymore. So if you have kids, or grandkids, or if you want to do it yourself, just draw a card and say thank you for your service. That's the best you can do to help me. That's the thing I need the most. I got the money to pay for it. But if you want to help pay for it too, I mean, I'm not going to turn that down. But you know what I mean? We're helping out veterans, and yes, it's only in Fresno. And if you actually want to do this in your area, it's hard to do, but I can get you all set up. So if you want to help veterans in your local area, let me know. Thanks, AC, for letting me throw that out there. I appreciate it.
Brother, if we can help veterans in any way possible, I'm going to let people do that. And I know you. So I'm like, I want to see you succeed.
Yeah.
And guys, please, if you do anything tonight, go and go follow Eddie. Eddie does a lot of different. He does the news around 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. I got him up here with me because he's one of the best guys that I know, and I haven't been able to have him come up in a while. So I thought, let me ask Eddie if he wants to come and talk about this this off-year election.
Oh, you know I do.
Oh, because I will say this: you live out in Cali. You live behind enemy line. You're behind enemy line. What do you think's gonna happen with Prop 50? What do you think? From what you've read, what you know, people you know, what do you think's actually going to happen?
I think it's actually going to be close. It's California, so it's more than likely they're going to approve it. But I think it's going to be close. I've been seeing so many people and hearing people around here just, seeing what's going on and, finally realizing, like with the Pacific Palisades fire and now ICE in LA, and all this stuff. And people are starting to realize, whoa, the Democrats have lied to me. And the problem is, Democrats have been lying. Well, all politicians, hero, have been lying to us for years, right? But the Democrats lately, I mean, they'll show a picture and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I saw you with a blue phone, right? Yeah, you got a blue iPhone 17 Pro Max, right?" And they're holding it. No, I don't have an blue iPhone 17 Pro Max. No, and people believe it just because they've been trained for years to believe it. They started out, when TV came around, all of a sudden less people started listening to the radio and reading newspapers because they could watch the news. Why do that? Then social media came out, and remember YouTube. Oh, YouTube, the longer the video, the better. Now TikTok comes out, and if it's not a 30-second video, people's attention span is not there, right? And I think they've been doing this on purpose to train us year after year after year to just, well, let's just believe them. That they said it. I'm just going to believe it. I'm not going to do my research. Why should I waste my time doing my research when I can sit here and look at cat videos or dog videos? Just saying.
You sound like me. You're sounding more and more like me. I will go
You just
down
watch
to
my show too much.
what?
You watch my show too much.
that might be the problem.
Yeah.
But I might not say things in chat very often, but with me and him, I know he's usually lurking around, watching what I'm putting out. But so how close do you think it's gonna be? Is it gonna be within a percentage point?
I think it's going to be
What?
within 5%. It'll be like 50, 55 to 4. Well, that's 10%, I guess. But you know what I mean. I think it's going to be like 55 to 45. Somewhere around there. Or it might even be 51 to 49. Who knows? I think it'll be close. I really do.
Dom is right about this. Maybe instead of doing research, people need to spend more time planning and harvesting their own food. That would be a great way to get the government off of our backs.
Yeah.
That is a great way to get the government off of our backs. Because
They're never not going to be on our backs. They control our lives. I mean,
that's true.
like I was thinking today, I was watching something and it was, about traveling and stuff, and I'm like, I can't like, or I was watching a police show, a Chicago PD or whatever, and these people are the cops are getting arrested. They're searching this house, right? Judge approved a search, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, we live in a free country, but we still can have our house totally taken away from us, inspected. And I don't know why it's taking me this long to even think about that because, as you know, in 2020, I was one, or 2021, I was one of the very first people raided by the FBI after January 6th.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a journalist. I had a White House press pass. I have a college degree in journalism. I worked at a radio station with a press pass. And we're supposed to be able to not have the government come into our house and just for our footage. But what did they do? They broke into my house and they stole everything just so they can get my footage. And they still have it.
But
So
Eddie,
we're not free, and we're not free people. They say we're free. We're not free. We're not free ever.
think about this. I know you. I know what you've been through.
Mm-hmm.
But they went after a president, a former president, searching his home, went through his wife's underwear drawer, went through his son's room.
Yeah.
If they can do that to a former president, a sitting president right now, the stories that I'm doing right now, and a lot of you probably will get tired of me saying this, there's a story about the Arctic freeze, about Arctic frost.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been going over it. Every time something drops, it's like the Charlie Kirk situation. I'm not letting that go. That is something I will be talking about every day that something comes on. But that shows you what it really means for all of them. That shows you what they really want. They want people scared. Because I just watched a video before we came live talking about they've had private discussions. Hello, Daisy girl. Good to see you, young lady.
What's up, Daisy?
But yes, this is why a lot of this, whatever happens in New York, whatever happens in Virginia, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, there's an election up in Pennsylvania. There's one down in Texas. There's one up in Maine. There's ballot measures all over the place. What would you we've talked about New York City, about that probably going to Madami, or whatever the hell his name is. Whatever his name is. What do you think's going to happen next door in New Jersey for the governor?
I've been hearing a lot of Republicans have been coming out to a lot of red areas are they're packed, and they're so packed. I don't know, I didn't hear all of the video you just showed, but I saw a video where in New Jersey that they actually had 2 polling places that got shut down, saying they were turning people away and it's just kind of funny, or they're calling, like you showed, they're calling in bomb threats. The Democrats are desperate, and they're doing everything and anything they can to win this election.
Have you, and I'm going to ask this because with this election, this is the first one after Charlie Kirk's death, and he tried to get young people to vote. That's what his mission was in all reality, and to bring them to God.
Yeah.
Have you heard what Kyle Kalinske said about Erica Kirk?
No, I did not.
Let me bring that up. Kyle.
Trying to find how a spot where I can see all the election results updating it. Election
Try AP.com.
Because I want to see every single one. NPR. I don't want to.
Go to AP.com.
California State Board of...
Not AP.com. Associated
Press. Yeah.
Press. It's not AP.com. I just tried that.
Oh,
All right.
I'm just gonna type in live election results. That way we can keep up and keep watching them.
Yeah.
That's only New York. All of. Let's go there. NPR visuals. Okay, this is this
2025.
one. This one has it and it's live. Okay. So
All right.
far, right now, you want me to tell you what?
You can share it. Yes, you're more than welcome to share it.
Let's share my screen. Sorry,
And
guys.
how is your little trailer doing for you?
My trailer? You mean my shipping container?
Your shipping container.
It's doing very.
And thank you, AJ Zotz.
It won't show system sound, but okay, here we go. So this is it's live right now. I just came to the page, so it says live as of 6:03 p.m. Pacific time, which is 2 minutes ago. So in Virginia so far, let me zoom in a little bit so I guys can make it bigger. Can you guys see that better? There we go.
That is better.
All right. So for governor of Virginia, Abigail Spanberger is up ahead 55 to 44%. She is up, what is that? That's
About 300,000.
350,000 votes, yeah.
No, it's less than 300. It's less than 300,000.
I mean 200, it's about, yeah, you're right. New Jersey Governor Mike Sherrill, the Democrat, is ahead by 200, about 180,000 votes. Wow. Interesting. New York City Mayor Mamdani has 51.5% right now. What percent? Only 30% of the votes are in though, above Cuomo. Sliwa, I think he might be messing this up, right? Because it's 2 against 1, so that's an issue. If he wasn't, think about that. If let's say it went well, not half and half, I guess. What do you think percentage of this would have gone to Cuomo if he wasn't there? So even if all of it went there, 65,000, that would have still put Mamdani ahead. So, anyways, here in California, Prop 50 has nothing in yet, but you would think they would show some because I mean, how many people early voted? I early voted. My stepdad early voted. Ballot measures: Colorado proposition, retain excess Prop FF. I don't know what that's for, but it's yes. Is what's ahead right now with less than 1% of the. Oh, it's only got 450 votes. So never mind. Raise taxes for school meal program. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, AC? I know kids need food and funding and stuff like that.
But it shouldn't, my opinion,
it
shouldn't be up to the government to do it.
Yeah.
It should not be up to the government because before the government stepped in with food stamps or EBT or whatever you want to call it, churches were the ones, families were the ones.
Hold on, I want you to see the sign. You guys have all probably let me see if I'm finding if I can find the song quick, or not the song, but the sign. And this is what's in the park.
Oh, about the bears?
It's just all animals. So there's a sign that says, "Oh no, that's not it either." So meme about animals becoming dependent. So the Department of whatever it is who is in control of here it is right here. Whoever's in control, son of a gun, I'm trying to go too fast. Whoever's in control of food stamps and stuff like that, right? It says the food stamp program is administered by the United States Department of Agriculture. They proudly report that they distribute free meals and food stamps to over 46 million people on an annual basis. Meanwhile, the National Park Service, run by the U.S. Department of Interior, which is also the same department, asked us to please do not feed the animals. Their stated reason for this policy being that the animals will grow dependent on the handouts and they will learn to never take care of themselves.
Huh.
You've never seen this one? And
I've seen it, yes.
Yeah.
And they wonder why a lot of us have a problem. with the government stepping in.
Oh yeah, there's too much government. I'm pro less government, big time.
And what do you think of Don's statement?
Kids need to be taught at home by their own parents. I like that too. I do. I think we need to get back in life to the fact of to where we are it only takes a single family to be able to support your family, right? And I'm not saying the mom has to stay home. It could be either or. One just at least one parent should be sitting their butt at home, taking care of the kids, teaching them, making sure they don't get in trouble. All kinds of stuff. My mom and dad were never really stay at home, but I tell you what, my mom always kept my ass in check. Still, she's. What's up, Gra? Gra just showed up. He said, "Don't feed the Gras.
Don't feed the gra. Don't feed the gra.
Yeah. Can I do this for you too? No, I can't. I can't mess with your stuff. Okay.
Nope. Actually, I could give you something. Let me see.
I want to be in control. I want to be in control. I agree. Wait, if you accept those, now can I? Now can I? I still can't put comments up there.
Nope.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna be, because the RNTMP might not let you actually do it.
It's all good. We're trying something new here, guys. It's the first time we're ever collaborating to Rumble on both of us. Kind of new. Kind of a new thing.
It is. It is very new, but at some point, Eddie might actually have access to this. But that will be. I might actually let him use this, like if he wants to collab with someone. But yes, I've. It's been what, a few months since me and you've actually done something.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, I see Nancy Pelosi's
Wait,
meltdown.
she had a meltdown. What was her meltdown now?
Because when she was talking on the news, a picture of President Trump, and she was mad.
Oh, is that when she said he is a despicable person or whatever? Was that the
Yes,
one you're talking about? Okay, yeah, I saw that one. I saw that one.
feed the Eeyores.
I don't know. Do you want to go through some X or something while we're waiting for more
We can go
results?
through some X. We can go through some X. We have time to do all of this.
Hey,
This is
Grok,
what
can you guys get a room, please? Oh my gosh, my little buddy's asleep.
both of them were Donnie.
Well, no, Panda's awake. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see something. Let me do something here. I can show you guys. You guys can kind of see Panda in the back. Oh, won't let me do anything now. Wait, can it? Hold on, it just moved.
It did move.
Okay, hold on. Now I'm gonna have to figure out which way to turn this thing. Other way. Can you see Panda back there? Hold on, let me see. Let me zoom in. Let me go down. Well, there's Panda. See Panda on her little bed back there? And Donnie, I can't get a picture of because he's behind. He's behind us. There we go. But yeah, there's little Panda girl.
Uh-oh.
Sick Heidi on Eddie, please. Heidi likes me. Heidi likes me. By the way, folks, for all you watching in March, Goofy for Jesus and I, for sure, are gonna come. We're gonna do a cross country trip and visit a whole bunch of people, and AC is gonna be one of them. But we might also have my good buddy David Devine with us.
Hey, the one thing is, when you come here, you have to come on the stream while you're here before
Um,
you actually
I
leave.
require an appearance fee, and Donnie,
But why do I have to pay you? You're already be here.
it's part of the deal. I'm expensive.
I'm expecting.
And you're gonna get to have Donald J. Trump, the service dog, on your show. I mean, he's Louise.
But and if you want to go to X, I know you actually have that. You're pulling it up now.
I can, but my audio won't come through according to what your program says. Oops, I can't go on X on this one. I have to go X on a different one.
Let me see.
Why don't you just go to my X and you can roll through my X, and then you can. That way you can play the audio.
It should. Oh, you didn't actually hit. Unshare that. Unshare your thing.
Unshare what?
Your share screen. You'll have to hit when you share your screen. You'll have to add the audio, like you did in StreamYards.
Okay.
Or on Rumble Studio.
Well, hold on. I need to open up a different one, anyways, for that.
That's what.
Let me see if I do this. This one, window. I think it's this one. Hopefully it's the right one. Yeah, it's the right one. It says Max OSD doesn't support sharing system sound while sharing entire screen. You know, it might come through. How about this? Let me play something and we'll see. Because we're going through my Rodecaster. So, well, here, let me play this video. This is that veteran that I bought the service dog for. What do you want to say to Katie? Can you guys hear that?
Katie, I appreciate this so much. You know, I don't know how to say it, but this right here is changing my life. This is definitely changed my life for the better.
Can you guys hear it out there?
I was about at the end of my life, and I mean that literally. And then you showed me Silly Sue, and that was it.
This is the dog. This is the veteran we bought a service dog for.
My attitude had changed. I don't think like that anymore, and now I probably won't ever think like that again. To be honest.
That's awesome.
I'm already in love.
Here's the service dog we got him. She helps him pick up stuff.
Let's see if she'll jump in your lap again.
She was trying to pick up stuff for him and everything. She's totally different now. She's calmed down. She was a puppy back then. See, there she was in his lap.
And they hear it, so you're good.
Okay, cool. Perfect. See, there was a picture of me. This is us driving to go take that service dog. And look at her. Her and Donnie fell in love with each other.
Oh.
All right, cool. It works. So we know you guys can hear that. See, we're live there. Oh yeah. So what do you think about the impeachment articles on the wonderful Judge Boasberg? Talk about
that. And this is my opinion. Mm-hmm. I don't think they should do it right now.
Okay. Why is that?
I think they should wait until after the midterms for one simple fact. I've heard other people say this, and I've been thinking on this. We know he'll be impeached, but he will not be thrown he will not be thrown off the bench. We know Democrats will hold that up. Let's try to get enough where he's actually thrown off the bench.
Gotcha.
That's my opinion. You guys can agree with me. You can disagree with me. But that's what I honestly think we need to do. Because I don't...
Well, I don't know. I don't know. You know, is it like... I don't know how it all goes through with, getting rid of a judge. But the problem is that they were told to not do these stupid lawsuits that... they're just taking our time and wasting our time because they know as soon as it gets to the Supreme Court, it's going to be thrown out, right? So we got to do something to get these judges to stop playing their political game.
I don't think with liberal judges they're going to do this. We've been seeing it for years now. Because Judge Boasberg is embroiled in the Arctic fraud scandal. He was the judge that was giving all the the hidden subpoenas.
Yeah.
So he has more on the line than what most people realize.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta add a screen just so as I'm sharing this one now. So this way we can keep a track of the election results. Well, anything new? No, that's
No.
459. 617. This one's updated. New Jersey. Mickey Sherrill is up even more now to 56.7%. This one is updated at 616. New York City Mayor Zoran Mamdani is at 50.2%, so he went down a little bit. And
But
California.
the thing about it, and this is my opinion, if Cuomo keeps it within, if Zohan Madani has less than 50%, you're going to see Democrats start backing away from him because they'll get their realization that communism or democratic socialism isn't going to work. But yeah,
I don't
let's
know.
get.
That's hard because some people believe that thing is working. You know, some people think it's working just fine. What the heck do I have going on here? Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Now I see this. I'm trying. I got so many windows open right now. Things are crazy. Okay, here we go. And the other thing I just noticed, I went down like this. So I went to see my pointer. I went to the left, and I have my iPad on and open right now. I forgot that not only do I have my two screens up here, my iPad works as a third screen, so it goes to my iPad too. I love
Hey,
Mac.
I
I love
would let me do something.
and also, can you click on Graz? What do you guys think about the UPS plane crash so we don't miss anybody's comments? Because I don't want to miss anybody's comments. No, the one above it where it says, "So, what do you guys think about the UPS plane crash? Do you think it might be from the government shutdown?"
And very, hey, Hope.
What's up, Hope?
And she's saying, and I didn't even see that. And I've not heard of the UPS plane crash.
Oh, you
That
didn't
is
hear
something
it?
I did not hear
It's like
about.
only an hour or two away. Well, it's in Kentucky. It's in Lexington, Kentucky, not far from you.
That is probably 8 to 12 hours from where I'm at.
Oh, is it? Okay. I know about it because I sell stuff on eBay, and when you sell something over to somebody in another country, you have to ship it there to Lexington, Kentucky. So that's how I know about that place. Hope says they called it for New York already, huh? Interesting. Well, remember when every election, as soon as they go to California, polls open at 4, and at 4:01, they're like, and it's for the Democrat. Of course, it's for the Democrat. But the plane, I don't know if it was UPS. I mean, it was UPS, but I don't know if that was it. My question is, was it a Boeing? Was it a Boeing plane? Hope she would know.
All right, polls close. Let's see. We got more.
Or a grandma killer or a commie.
A New York prosecutor who took on Trump is running for re-election. Comey isn't the only former governor looking to make.
They already gave it to Jay Jones too. Hold on, let me refresh here. I'm on
AP
NPR.
New Jersey likely to report most of its votes on election night. Former.
So the Virginia governor, they're saying, well, it's 56%, and how many? And 80% of the votes are in. So yeah, I can say that's probably been called. Oh, it's already checkmarked there. Hello, it has been called. So the Democrat won Virginia, but it was close. It wasn't too far off. New Jersey, they haven't called it yet because there's only 59% of the votes in. See, they didn't call it for Mamdani yet. He would okay. So
And he's below that. I made the statement. Let's see if they start. If he doesn't get that 50% mark, if a lot of Democrats start pulling away from that, from the ideals.
Yeah. Well, so not even 5 minutes ago, he was at 50.3%. So he's in just 5 minutes, he's gone down, and Cuomo's gone up.
And I honestly think Cuomo, I'm gonna say this, and Grow's right about one thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty bad when your only choices are grandma killer or a commie. I
I would
agree with
agree.
that statement, Grow.
Yep. Yep.
And I don't see them hope. I don't see them actually calling that right now.
Which one? The New
The
York?
New York City one.
Yeah, it's not been called yet
It's
online either.
way too close because they said they had like 750,000 absentee ballots, mail-in ballots. So
Well, Hope says you're wrong. It's all over X. So shut the F up and just agree with Hope. Don't you know this by now? Hope is always right.
I've learned women are almost always right, but that's a whole nother story.
Well, because you're always wrong. That's the problem.
That
You're just always wrong.
that is a problem.
Well, let me go to X here real quick. Let's just go to home. Let's go see new notifications. New Yorkers have danced on the grave. Let's see. It's official. New Yorkers forgot. Says Eric Daughtry. Virginia celebrated already. New York City actually elected a communist as mayor. How much control does he have, though? In all reality,
Not much.
Is it as much as
with
people?
the taxes he wants to do, he has to go through New York State.
Mm.
So he really does it.
How can you trust a guy who doesn't even eat meat?
Or he tries with his hands.
Who cares if he eats with his hands? I mean, that doesn't
He
bother
eats
me.
rice with his hands. I
Oh,
said.
rice with his hands. That's kind of weird. Oh, there's Panda. Hi, Panda. Mamas.
Hope is a rock star. Hope is a good woman.
Is David in the house? David's the one always. Oh, Pam called her a rock star. Oh, now you want to wake up, Donnie. Here you go, Panda. You're not gonna take it? That's weird, Donnie.
And
Dude,
thank you, Hope. I do appreciate all the stuff. It's good to see you, young lady.
Nick Sorter. They were talking about Nick Sorter too. Okay, let me go to Nick Sorter's because he's on my list. I've heard. I mean, I'm not gonna say it anyway. Nick Sorter. Donnie, you gonna come say hi to everybody? I don't think he's feeling good again.
Democrat Rep Mickey Sherrill wins New Jersey governor's race.
He probably wipes his ass with his other hand. They do. Yeah. This is why you don't shake the hands of certain religions and stuff because, yeah, nasty. They nasty. They nasty. The one, all those other ones, I'm not too worried about. It's this one down here, the Prop 50. This is the one that's going to be big because this is going to affect.
That's gonna affect
everything. And there's nothing in yet.
And you need to keep an eye on your YouTube chat. Because of the way we have this set up, I can't actually get to his YouTube chat, but thank you, ladies.
Yeah, it's hard on YouTube because in order for me to show you, maybe I can put it on another screen. It's with what I was showing. I got too many. Let me do this.
They were unsupervised. That's not a good situation.
Does this make it smaller? Yeah, see, that makes it too small for you to read, huh? Okay, because I tried to make my screen smaller so I can see it better. Okay, anyways, I hoping, the people in YouTube land, it's only two of them. It's Hope. They can control themselves. Hope is the boss over there in YouTube, anyways.
Hope's a. But what do you guys think?
Is that what? Wait, Graw just said right hand is incoming and left hand is outgoing. My mom used to always have this superstition, and it was that if one of your hands itches, if it's your right hand, then then that means you're about to get money. And if you're left-handed, it just means you have to pay money out. And she said, "Don't ever scratch it. Don't ever scratch it." Did anybody else's parents have that?
Yes.
They did. Okay, that's superstition.
And guys, if you haven't said anything in Eddie's chat, say something because it does help him. Maybe we can get him across the threshold for the creator program.
I think I'm at 13 unique chatters. I might be more now.
Hey, I already have it. I'm at like 30.
You brag too much. Did I ever tell you that? You brag too much.
You have?
Okay. I am at 14 unique chatters.
Everyone that's watching me up at the pinned comment, go say something in his chat, please.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do real quick? I know I have enough to do it, and I'm pretty sure you have enough to do it. I'll do my commercial first, and then you do a commercial. How about that?
I'm not running through OBS. I'm not going through.
Oh, so you can't do a commercial?
Nope. But you can let me take that down.
Nope. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not. No, it's 29 cents. I'm not gonna do a commercial for 29 cents. Maybe I will. But it's Rumble Premium. How long is it? Okay, I'll do it real quick. Real quick, we're gonna do it. Just so I can get it over with, because I have to get 5 a month. Looking for a smarter way to browse and enjoy your favorite content without ads? Get the Perplexity Pro bundle with what? It's not. No, it's not, is it?
Nope.
So I won't get credit for it.
You won't get credit for it.
Well, never mind then. F it. How do I do it?
Yeah.
Nope. Oh well. I'll just forget the question. Forget it.
Forget it.
Forget it. F you, Rumble. I don't like doing the commercials, as you guys know. It's just we're forced. We have to get 5 done a month or something like that. Pain.
For crying out loud. Why? Why?
Because it's Graw. It's Graw. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh, no, never mind. So those 2 are done. 6:26. Okay, this is 5 minutes ago. Cuomo's even up to 41.6% now. He keeps gaining with 60% of the votes in. Interesting. Interesting, my friend. Okay, let's see. What else? What can we talk about next here? Okay, breaking news. Chester County, Pennsylvania has been accused of blatant election malfeasance. This is the one I was telling you about it. So let's play this one real quick.
Well, it's election day, and we have been getting tons of phone calls and messages about one particular problem here in Chester County. Anyone who's a registered independent or third-party voter in the county and showed up to the polls this morning was told their name is not on the voter rolls. It is a county-wide issue and one that, as of 12:15 this afternoon, when I'm filming this, has not been resolved yet. Chester County Voter Services tells Action News it's delivering supplemental poll books to all 230 precincts as quickly as possible. In the meantime, independent and third-party voters are able to cast provisional ballots, but we're told that there was a lot of confusion early this morning and instructions were varying precinct by precinct, and a lot of voters just ended up walking away. Chester County Voter Services says it is going to conduct a formal review to figure out how this happened and how to prevent it from happening again, but that does not seem to be easing the frustration and mistrust that a lot of voters are feeling today.
Okay, so Chester County.
I'm gonna say, I bet you any money most of those independents lean right.
Well, I was just about to ask you that question, so you knew. But look, it says right here: independents who lean Republican on election day were told they're not. They're not on the voter rolls.
I have not seen this. But
you lie. You troll my ex all day long.
No, I don't troll your ex all day. Nick DiPaolo had a.
Don't get cross-started on Nick DiPaolo, or he's gonna get us kicked off of X and Rumble and everything in YouTube. He's gonna get us kicked off of everything. Watch out for Gra. Once he starts telling us about Nick DiPaolo, we got to be very cautious. I love you, Gra, but just a warning for you, AC.
I appreciate the warning.
Anyone else sick and tired of Democrats cheating in every election in every way possible? So this was once again Chester County, so that's the same thing. Did you see this one? This was in Lakewood, New Jersey. Somebody put this sign up on their dump truck. It says, "Go out and vote. Do it for Trump." Oh wait, no, this is the actual company did this. Brought to you by Windbins Dumpsters. Nice.
Windbins dump. Now that is a cool. Nicely done. Nicely done. They deserve a round of applause.
Yes, they do. Okay. So once again, as everybody knows, the Democrats in the Senate voted down to open up the government again, and I hear it's going to open up within the next couple of days because they were just doing this to get more voters to come out to the election.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what good old our good buddy is saying here. Good old Speaker Johnson.
It is about fear. It's about fear. Right now, the Democrats fear political retribution from the far left activists in their party more than they fear the consequences of keeping the government closed for weeks on end. They fear political retribution from far left activists more than families going hungry and workers missing paychecks. That is a fact that they are demonstrating day after day and vote after vote. It's gotten so bad for them that even their traditional allies are losing patience now.
Oh, it froze.
The head of the Teamsters Union had a blunt message to Democrats a couple of days ago. Quote, "American workers are not bargaining chips. Senators need to stop screwing around and pass the House-passed clean short-term funding bill," unquote. And it's not just the Teamsters, as you know. AFGE, the largest union of federal workers, had the same plea. And so did the National Association of Air Traffic Controllers, the Coalition of Airline Pilots Association, the NetJets Association of Shared Aircraft Pilots, the Allied Pilots Association, Southwest Airline Pilots Association, the New York Steamfitters Union. It goes on and on and on. These organizations have traditionally backed the Democrats for decades. That has been true. They represent tens of thousands of working Americans, all these associations together. And now they're calling on the Democrats to drop their partisan demands and reopen the government. Stop inflicting this pain on the American people because you are afraid of your far left base. And how did the Democrats respond?
Isn't that crazy? They're afraid of the far left base. It's insane.
Why wouldn't they be?
Yeah. I know Gra's innocent. I gotta mess with them, Pam. I gotta mess with Gra. Like I said, I love Gra. But Nick DiPaolo, wow, he goes way out there sometimes. You don't know who Nick DiPaolo is?
I know who Nick DiPaolo is.
I was gonna say, you don't know who Nick DiPaolo is? He's funnier than hell. He
is funny. I will give you that. That is actually true.
He just has his moments.
Don't we all?
Oh yeah. What was I gonna say? There was something I was gonna say. So speaking of they mentioned the Teamsters Union. So if you guys, I used to do all the videos for this guy named Ben Berkwam, and one of the ways I met him was we were at the Teamsters Union because Gavin Newsom came to speak at the Teamsters Union in Fresno, and they refused to let me in because they knew I was conservative. I had a ticket to get in, and I showed it to them, and they're like, "Oh nope, we're full. You can't come in." And so somebody walked out. I said, "Well, they just walked out. I can go in now. You're not full anymore." They're like, "Nope, we're still at capacity." They refused to let me in, a disabled journalist, because they knew I was conservative. A Teamsters Union. So I wonder what they're saying now. I wonder what those assholes are saying now. What is this? Oh, Comey. Oh, have you seen this video yet?
Comey is
royally screwed. Have you seen this?
I haven't seen it, but I can probably guess how bad this is going to be for a lot of them.
Okay. Well, you want to watch it?
Yeah, let's watch it.
All right.
What are your concerns about another Trump presidency?
Well, he represents a serious threat to the rule of law.
Comey's a traitor, throw his ass in
I think they stole this from Steven Crowder.
What's a criminal traders as a scramble, freeing Americans asleep in on that pride. Lady Justice gonna drop the hammer, law and order restored, gonna make it right. Obama treason must pay for his crimes. Americans were damaged, patriots maligned. Hillary must pay for her crimes, selling America out unending lies.
That would be good to see.
Obama's a traitor, throw his ass in jail. Things done in secret, exposed in detail.
It's a Dilly's meme team. Yeah, they're good, girl. But I thought that this, what I mean by they stole this from Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder's been doing little videos like this forever, where they take a song and they change the words, around to do stuff like this. That's what I mean by they stole the idea from Steven Crowder. That's what I was
Any other
talking about.
policy?
Anyways, that's all I had on X so far. I haven't really looked up much stuff today. Hassan Piker was just rejected entry. And who is Hassan Piker?
He is a lunatic leftist that is a person that Hassan Pike. Let me find.
Because he was just
He is the nephew. He is the nephew of Cenk Uygur.
Cenk Uygur, okay. And this hasn't updated in a while. Okay, so it's still the same old, same old. Because it says here he was just rejected entry into Zohran Mamdani's election party.
Oh, that is an interesting one.
Do not have you for the upstairs list.
Okay.
Can I see your ticket take?
Oh, I'm staff. I'm just escorting him.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
If you're
So we can't
escorted?
go upstairs. So they're not on the list for upstairs?
Why are
I'm
they
not,
showing the
but
camera
are
straight
you-
down?
Do you have this wristband? I can also just check in the chat.
Well, so I thought movement builders could go upstairs, no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I can double check and just make sure
Upstairs
on my
just
end.
more seating area. Yeah, I just wanted a drink. I'm good.
Just so I can.
Well, anyway, so he is not allowed up there. Apparently, he's not big enough to be up there.
That is an interesting one.
Hey, look, this chick, just so you guys know, the reason why I have Democrats on my X page that I follow, and I follow these are the people that I follow all, because if you don't know on X, you can separate it. You can, if you go to, like, if I go to her, you can click on alerts, right? So then when I go into my thing, I get alerts. These are the people I get alerts. Because if you just go to home here, you get all this stuff. It's all old stuff. It's just a lot of junk, right? These are the people I want to hear from most. So that's why I go here. And so you can kind of separate it out. And the reason why I have Democrats on here is because I know what the Republicans are thinking. I know what the Republicans are doing. I want to learn what the Democrats are doing so we can learn how to counteract them. You always got to follow your opponents, and that's what I do. Good evening, Cindy.
Evening, Cindy. And Cindy, do me a favor. Go. It's pinned at the top. Go over and say something in Eddie's chat.
Oh, thank you.
If you haven't yet.
Oh, she has. She did it the other day.
Was it after the first?
Yes, it was. She said,
right.
"Don't tell AC I came and I wanted to give you a like real quick because you were streaming at the same time." Oops, wait. I'm sorry.
She's already told me.
Oh, has she? Okay.
Cindy is a sweetheart.
She is. But look, so they're saying that she is congratulating Zohran Mamdani already. So yeah.
I think it's interesting.
Fox News reported it already too. So
well, But I want to
remember when Fox News gave Arizona to remember they gave Arizona to Kamala
to
or
Biden. Yeah.
Biden, you know. So
Yeah.
who was this one? Detroit makes history. Mary Sheffield elected city's first woman mayor. I don't have a problem with the woman mayor, but I have a problem with Democrat woman mayor. What is
It's all
this?
about skin color.
Kaylee McEnany. Man, I used to have the biggest crush on her. In New York City, 9% of the entire American economy could be setting out on a grand social experiment of socialism. Yeah. I'm glad I don't live there. Hi.
All right, here we.
Cindy says you told on me. I can never cheat on AC with you again. Man. Wait a minute. Were you cheated on AC with me? I don't remember any good look. I don't remember.
Go back up to the one about the plane. Is this the plane crash?
This is the plane crash. This is in Louisville, Kentucky. Look at the sky.
And it's called Louisville.
Louisville. Whatever. Gross says, I'm on the opinion all politicians don't care about the American people. I would 100% agree with you there, Bra. That's why I voted a businessman for president.
It needs to be ran like a business. In my honest opinion.
Not only that, here's the other thing about President Trump. He is so conceited, he has to win at everything he does, right? Well, who wouldn't want a president who has to win at everything they do? He wants to make America great again. He's going to do it because he would feel so bad. You know, it would piss him off if he didn't make America great again. Right?
Well, Pam told you.
Yeah, she did. Pam and Hope are always telling me what I did wrong. Look at this. We got another unclassified.
I talked about that earlier today.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah. But there didn't seem like any fishing gear on that boat.
No. And when do
fishermen
fishermen
need... not seem like there's fishing gear.
When do fishing boats need 4 250 horsepower motors on the back or whatever power those are?
That's probably 250.
What do you think? So do you think this is going to stop them? I don't. I mean, it's
I think.
But you know, it's not the guys in
I think there's a bit for these bonds for what we're watching.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has a bigger impact on the rest of the world than it does on Venezuela.
Really?
I think this is a statement to Iran, to China, to Russia, to all of those people more than it is to Venezuela.
Mm-hmm.
I think what this is showing, Trump might not like war, but he's not afraid to bomb the shit out of you.
Oh, of course. Of course. Well, what I'm just saying is, you know, the people in charge, they're still going to send these boats out no matter what. Because, you know, I don't think we're hitting
because everyone. It's not their family. It's not their family.
And the people that are on these boats are, you know, before maybe, yeah, they were doing it because they got paid a lot of money. But now that this is happening, you can't pay somebody enough to go do this. So now probably what they're doing is, okay, I've got your daughter. If you want your daughter to live, go drive that boat across. I think that's what they're going to start doing now.
But in my honest opinion, it's a bigger, with everything going on in the world, it's a statement to all those other countries. And Cindy is absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
Trump goes into everything he does to win.
Yeah. Democrats retain Pennsylvania Supreme Court. I read this somewhere, and I don't know where. I'm going to have to find it, or maybe Pam can find it for us. But there was a thing going around where they were saying that people were being approached, and they're being told, we'll give you $100 if you vote for these three Democrats.
I actually talked about that.
Did you? Okay.
One day, yeah.
Good. Adam Schiff. I hope this dude gets arrested soon. The courts have ordered President Trump to administration to provide stamp food assistance during the
No, he don't. If you actually read the freaking court order, if you read the court order, It says if he wants to. The court order actually says if he wants to. It does not make him do it.
No.
That's what the thing about it. I don't talk about everything going on, but the court order says if he wants to. It doesn't mean he has to.
But this is what I mean, though. They lie. All these
They
guys do is
do.
just freaking lie, and people don't check on it. They don't do their own freaking research. Everybody lies. Every Republican and Democrat politician lie. There's none that don't. Let's be real here. And this
Yeah.
guy's just as bad, Chuck Schumer.
Chucky boy needs to
Like,
go back to his bride of Chucky.
He just declared war on Trump's political future. He declares victory. Trump agenda firmly rejected. The Senate Minority Leader calls tonight's results as a full
No, it.
repudiation. What are you talking about?
Stop right there. With that statement, New Jersey, solid blue. Virginia, solid blue. New York City, solid blue. This isn't a testament to Trump. This is a testament to the failures, because what if Cuomo is within 2 percentage points of Madani, and Madani's below 50%?
Right now, he's below 52, or he's below 50% right now, but only 60% of the votes are in. So who knows? Prop 50 still nothing in. Jeez Louise. Well, let me try and refresh. Let me see if I'm not refreshing it right. Let's do it this way. And it refreshed again. 630, 623, 626. Yeah, so no new results have been in yet. No new results in yet. Yeah, Chuck Schumer's a douche. He is.
Chuck Schumer is a douche. Yeah, I would agree with that one.
And Hope told me, I think it was Hope that told me, did Nancy Pelosi say she's not running for office anymore? Is she finally done?
That's what the rumor mill is saying. Because I talked about that during the Daily Show too. That is in the rumor mill.
How's she gonna get all her insider trading information now? Or she just thinks she's rich finally?
She still has her cronies.
I bet you she does. Hold on, I'm gonna look up something real quick because I always use this this show. Oh my gosh, and I've probably talked to you about it too. The House of Cards. If you watch the House of Cards, I know it's a Netflix show and it's a lot of liberals in there, but whatever. But the whole entire show, all it does is it teaches you what the playbook for the Democrats is. I mean, it surely does.
Nancy Pelosi is retiring. She has 10 million. That's true. That is very true.
10 million. She has 10 million. All right, hold on. So this is my favorite quote from that show, and it reflects a lot about politicians. Let me put it on here real quick so I can get to it. I have a blank space right here. It's the definition of money versus power.
Must be.
Are you on YouTube or something? We might get in a little bit of trouble for playing this. Do you mind?
I don't mind.
Okay, neither do I.
Shitting herself.
Wait, hold on. I don't want to show the whole thing. Let's get right to the point where he talks about it. The quote is maybe. Oh, here it is at the end. Here. Sorry, I just don't want to play. Here we go.
Such a waste of talent. He chose money over power.
Here we go.
Such a waste. Throw money at your challenger next cycle. You've made your point. Have I?
Watch
I
this.
hope so. Such a waste of talent. He chose money over power. In this town, a mistake nearly everyone makes. Money is the McMansion in Sarasota that starts falling apart after 10 years. Power is the old stone building that stands for centuries. I cannot respect someone who doesn't see the difference.
So do you understand what he's talking about there? When he's talking about...
Yeah.
Does anybody in chat understand that? Or should we explain it a little bit? what they're saying is basically, what you want is power. And you always wonder, well, how can people stay in power for so long? They're rich and stuff like that. It's because they want the power. They'd rather have power because with power comes money. But if you're just there for the money, you get the money and then you can get screwed over and get taken out. She'll get her inside trading as she shuts. She's such a young 85. Surprised she isn't staying for another 40 years. A young, I can't think of her as young. Can't.
Hey, she's younger than Biden.
That's true. Nothing in from California. She's
What
younger
time
than
does what time does the polls close out there?
I believe it's 8:00. But I still don't get it because we've had all these mail-in ballots. Why don't we have that mail-in ballot stuff in yet? Pelosi is retiring. She has 10 mil. She has a lot more than 10 mil. And if she retires, it's probably because she's trying to escape the heat coming her way from President Trump. Good. That's a good idea, Pam. A good idea.
I think someone is watching us without saying anything in chat.
Someone is watching us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's going right over my head.
Because let me bring something up since this is...
Go for it. It's your show.
It is my show.
I just take over.
Hey, I enjoy when that you can take over from time to time. And let's do this. We'll take that one down. And because I talked about this at the beginning of the show, CNN. We're going to watch a clip from CNN. The reason I say someone's watching us, is because she sent this knowing I'm online. She knows that I'm live. And I will say thank you to the young lady. I do appreciate you watching and all of that, because sometimes I can't see everything, but I do have people around me. So here we go.
Who sent
Democrats are the...
I'll keep her a mystery, but if you want to know who she is, go check out the very first episode of the interview series.
Okay.
Democrats are the ones that are not voting to fund the government. Now, I understand why they're doing so. They're doing so because of health care, and they want to fight, and they want Republicans to negotiate, et cetera, et cetera. The messaging by Democrats around this shutdown has been sharper than I've seen Democrats on any issue in a long time. They have convinced voters, Democratic voters and independent voters, that it's the Republicans' fault. And just on the numbers, that might not be actually accurate. Democrats are the ones that are not voting to fund the government.
AC's too quiet. Did you freeze?
Oh, no, I'm not frozen. She just sent me something else. Let's go to a couple of people. And this person always comes in with good stuff. So, Jack Posobiec and Steve Bannon, listen to what they say.
That I'm picking up, and I want to toss this to Cliff, is that Trump isn't going to be on the ballot in the midterms. He wasn't on the ballot tonight. He's not going to be on the ballot in midterms. So how do you engage those people that would come out and vote for Trump, but aren't even paying attention to the election if Trump isn't there? That's what a low prop or even a no prop voter is, no propensity voter. My argument going to Maha is saying you've got to go to each individual coalition of the Trump 2024 winning team and engage all of the different facets of it. Not just Maha. Maha, of course, was a big part of it, but you've got to go to Second Amendment. You've got to go to veterans. You've got to go to unions. You've got to go to every single aspect of this to engage them and bring in the huge national stars to be able to get them to do that. Is that going to be enough to win? I'm not sure, but it does show that if you want that blueprint to win without Trump, you've got to find a way to engage on this. Cliff Maloney, are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Yeah, look, let's sound the alarm here. We have a low propensity problem in the Republican Party that just a few cycles ago was flipped, and it was a problem on the Democrat side. I'll give Tyler Boyer a lot of credit when he says that the only way to fix low propensities is to build relationships with them, right? To do what the Democrats do, to run these reminder campaigns. This isn't an excuse. I'm not here to tell you, oh, because of X, Y, or Z, we lost. It wasn't candidate quality. It wasn't the consultants. It wasn't this or that. We need to knock more doors. We need to put more bodies on the ground in some of these states. I feel like in 2024, a lot of us got lucky. I'll just say that because Trump was able to carry the mantle and he was able to push and motivate a lot of people that we just weren't able to get to at the door. We don't have Donald Trump on the ballot anymore. And so I think you're right when you say, like, this is going to be a numbers game. And I think we're going to analyze all the results. We're going to see what we need to do. And we need to keep building permanent infrastructure. I don't think that this proves that what we're doing is not working. I think, if anything, it shows we've got to double down and really figure out how to beat the Democrats at their own game. These initial numbers that came in, they very much surprised me, right? I thought that a lot of these independents were going to break for Jack. I thought a lot of these people that were going to come in, I mean, we're seeing now that some Republicans did vote for Cheryl. I mean, based on some of these crossovers, we're down about 197,000 votes. The last time I checked, we've got about 31% in. They're obviously calling the race.
Donnie, medicine time. Donnie. Oops, sorry.
But this is why this coalition that we have, we need to get people out there to vote. For the next year, I am going to be telling people, go out and vote in the midterms. Because if we don't, we're going to lose. They're going to impeach him again. They will impeach him again. They will not stop because he's an outsider. So people, you need to get the low people that don't want to vote in midterms, that only want to vote in the presidential. We need to start getting these people to vote in the midterms, to vote in these off-year elections, because once we do, we can use that to build momentum. For the next year, I'm going to be telling people, go vote. I will have the date up there. Let's go to C. Bannon. Let's hear what he says.
They're going to turn tomorrow night into a thumping of President Trump. If President Trump, if the campaigns in Jersey, which still could be won, by the way, both of them be won if you have massive, and I mean massive, game day turnout. Massive game day turnout. If they don't win by huge spreads, and I mean in the number of 175,000, 200,000 votes plus, which is a huge, huge ask, then you're going to have a sweep. And President Trump was not engaged. I know he's doing a teletown hall, I think, tonight in New Jersey and in the Commonwealth. But that's not like having Trump intimately involved. Remember, President Trump, because of the MAGA turnout in 21, won for Youngkin, who's been a total and complete disaster since then. Abandoned everything on the parents' move. You still got boys and girls bath. The whole thing's a disaster because he's spending all his time in Iowa running for 28, which I think will be put to bed tomorrow night after they lose across the board in Virginia. This is about President Trump. Nobody solved the part of equation of can you get folks out, particularly lower propensity voters that only come out for President Trump? He is one of the greatest assets in political history. And essentially unused. Short commercial break.
Hey, you gonna say hi to everybody? Hi. Last treat of the night, okay? No more treats, you guys. If you want to, little bit of a warning what I have on X, but if you want to show it, the plane crash. Do you want me to show the plane crash? I actually have video of the plane crashing.
We will give them a warning before we do that, but what do we have? And I'm going to take this down for the moment.
Elections right now, we are the only one we're looking at now is California. Still nothing in yet.
All right.
Real quick, guys. Warning: you have 10 seconds. We're gonna show the plane crash. I mean, it's not bad, but it shows the plane crashing. So if you don't want to see it, then just look away from the screen, and we'll tell you when you can look back. Okay, ready? I'm gonna show it.
Ready.
I'm gonna play it one more time, guys, just so it's not that
Holy.
big. See it?
Dang.
All right, guys, it's off the screen. You don't have to look anymore. So that was the plane crash today in Louisville, Kentucky.
And we got more. This is Fox News. I'm going to say this. The low propensity Trump voter, this actually might be a good thing for them to see for the next year, for the next 9 months, 10 months, 11 months, because I don't think he actually takes office until January.
Okay.
If things start going downhill in New York City, it's going to be fun for the Democrats. But I honestly think...
I don't think it's going to do good at all.
What?
I don't think anything good's going to come out of him being mayor of New York.
I don't... For us, we'll be able to use it against them.
It's going to be a bad hangover for Democrats because Comrade Mamdani is not just a communist. He's an anti-Semitic communist. And he is going to cause international incidents. He doesn't know how to run anything. I keep making this point to people. He's run at most an office of 10 people. 300,000 people work for the city of New York. I know it's hard to believe when 155,000 people work for the entire state government in New York. 300,000 people work for Manhattan and the 4 other boroughs. So I'm telling you, it's a disaster that's going to unfold in real time if he pulls it out tonight. It's going to be a bad hangover for Democrats.
Why do I say it would actually be a good thing for us? It's because it's going to show people in real time what this can cause. The world is watching. What's New York known for, Eddie and chat?
Being expensive, being idiots, high crime.
I'm not even talking about that. What's it known as around the world?
The Big Apple.
It's the financial capital of the world.
Ah, gotcha.
The stock markets, businesses in New York City are probably going to be shutting their doors.
I saw something today that said the top 1% of New York City pays like 87% of the taxes or something like that. And they're all going to leave because of the socialist stuff. Can you imagine what's going to happen after that?
Yeah, I know exactly what's going to happen, and we'll get back to our X feeds, but we're going to be but the exodus from New York State has happened in droves because of the rise of everything going on. I got more.
Hey, you want to show this line real quick? So this is a line at UC San Diego. This line right here. These are all students waiting to vote on Prop 50 against President Trump. I know in the past, students I've seen it happen where students have gotten extra credit for going to vote. And how much you want to bet? Professors like, if you go vote yes on Prop 50, I'll give you extra credit. I'll give you an A in the
How will they ever know what they vote?
That's true. That's true.
How? Because think about this. Let's do 2024 election results. 2024. Results by age.
I don't think they can show that, do they?
Let me. Yeah, you can share that.
No, I'm not saying I don't think they share that. They don't. They don't know who voted for what.
And let me bring this up.
And did you see where they asked Chuck Schumer who he voted for, and he says I voted. He wouldn't say who he voted for in New York race.
Now, let's do this. Who are you ranked by sex, by age? This is 2024. 18 to 29-year-olds.
Can you make that bigger?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
That should be, you guys should be able to read that now.
Yeah, I can. Ooh,
18 to
NBC
29.
News, NBC News said black men is supposed to be African American. Oh, they're in trouble.
18 to 29-year-olds. 54-43. Under freaking Hillary Clinton, it was 60-40. No, I take that back. It was 65-35. Somewhere in that neck of the woods. Joe Biden, it was 60-40. Now it's 54-43.
Interesting.
Younger people are going. 30 to 34 to 44-year-olds, I would be in this age group. 51 to 47. But yeah. By gender.
You know, I hate to say it, but I think people are too stupid to be allowed to vote anymore.
That very well but not all of those kids might be voting yes on Prop 50.
That's you never know. Oh my gosh, Politorican just says we have a key race alert. Harry Sisson is still retarded.
Harry's number one. Way to go, Harry.
That's funny. Adam Schiff says California elections are not rigged. Really? Bullshit. I call bullshit.
We call bullshit.
Cincinnati, Ohio has who is this? What is the Aftab Pureval? What is he? He's a Democrat for sure because the Democrats are congratulating him. But it's big city. Big cities.
Let's go to Mr. Cuomo. We're gonna go to Mr. Cuomo and Bill O'Reilly. Cuomo and Bill O'Reilly. This should be an interesting one. Cuomo and Bill O'Reilly. I don't know what Bill said. I don't know what he said, but look at Cuomo's face. It has to be something good.
This has nothing to do with the midterms. Zero. And the reason is so many things are going to happen between now and this time next year. And it's going to be a completely different country than it is now. Now, I can't predict which way that's going to go.
Then how do you know it's going to be a completely different country?
Because there are so many things that have to be decided. There are too many undecideds. And you can start with the Supreme Court ruling on the tariffs. You can start on that. And they'll rule in Donald Trump's favor because of the 1974 law that Gerald Ford signed into. And they have to. The Supreme Court can't change the law. It has to uphold what's already been in precedent. Now, they'll rein Trump in a little bit. But that will give Trump then a free field to see if in the next 8 months the tariffs can kick in to bring prices down and to help people. That's what the midterms are all about. It's about economics here. It's not about China. It's not even about Putin. It's about that.
What do you think?
I don't even know what to think right now. I really don't. I don't know. Whoa, it's 90 to 9% on that. What was that? Was that another day? Yeah, no, on yours. On yours. It said, anyways, because Shami. So Virginia also voted in. Go up one. Go up a little bit. It was the one right before it.
Oh, this is stuff that was said to me.
No. Early underneath that last video you just played it said like 90% to 9 or something like that on the Schwimmers.
Oh,
there it is right there. Cheryl, 90.2%.
Win probability.
Oh, that was because that was the other day, right?
No, that's when they were talking.
Oh, okay.
That's when they were talking. But let's go to this young lady. And guys, what she says here, I already know what she says, but listen to what she says.
I'm going to say it again. The Muslim Brotherhood is using our own democracy in our countries to gain positions of power, mayors, seats in Congress, whatever. And eventually, they're going to get rid of your constitution. They're going to get rid of the right to bear arms. They're going to get rid of all your laws. And they're going to implement Sharia law. Checkmate. I'm going to say it again. The Muslim Brotherhood.
Oh, yeah, they are. They're trying to take over the world. They want to kill all Christians. That's their whole thing is we got to kill all Christians.
No.
It's not good.
One more for me, and then I will give it to Mr. Eddie. This is the last one.
I'm searching for more stuff still. Not much.
I know you are.
And put the New York Post headline up on the screen. Nearly 1 million New Yorkers ready to flee New York City if Mamdani becomes mayor, possibly igniting largest exodus in history. And then you had the senator from Pennsylvania, John Fetterman, weighing in. He said this.
That's going to be New York's voice. Socialism is not the future of my party. And if that's going to be their future, that's really up to New York City to decide those things. You know, we all know how socialism works out.
I mean, it kind of seems like socialism might be the future of their party, Aaron. And put the New York Post headline up on the screen. Nearly.
What do you think, Eddie?
It's oh my gosh, my brain just froze because I was thinking about something else I was going to say about it, and now I forgot what I was going to say about that too. Today is a weird day for me. I don't think it's good. What was I gonna say about it? Because there was something added onto that. What was it?
About Democrats and socialism is what Fetterman said, that he doesn't think that's going to be the parties.
Oh, okay. That's him though. You know, he's a bandwagon guy. He only goes where the bandwagon is. And so I don't trust him at all. He's wishy-washy. But I think that like people like AOC and Bernie Sanders and all of them think that is the future of the Democratic Party. And unfortunately, you know.
But the thing about it, I'm going to say that, and blue strongholds like New York City, all these big cities, LA and all that, yeah, it could very well be. But the thing about it, they're in 2030, we're on a recount, do the census again. How many seats are California, New York going to lose? How many is Florida, Texas going to pick up?
That's only if they can stop the illegals from being.
There's already been close to 3 million illegals taken. 2 million by themselves, 2 million by themselves, and about another million for what he's deported. Around 600,000, actually.
Uh-huh.
So that's 2.6 in 1 year. We're going to see a ramp up. We're going to see a ramp up. And I've been saying this for a while. Eddie.
Uh-huh.
When should ICE do raids? When should ICE do raids? Should it be during the summer, the fall, and the spring?
I think it should be every single day, every single hour of every single day.
No, but hear me out. What's coming up for most of the country?
Thanksgiving?
Nope. What season?
Christmas season, shopping seasons, cold season.
Winter, cold season. Guess what? They're going to be going after the illegals while they're sitting at home on their $1,200 iPhones.
What?
So you won't have the protests. You won't have to worry about the protesters.
No, they're still gonna be out there. Can't stop protesters. They're idiots. They'll be out there no matter what. Look at in Portland the other day. It was pouring rain, and they're all still out there. As long as somebody's paying them to be out there, they'll be out there.
But I honestly think the money man for that operation will probably be might be going bye-bye soon, but that's my opinion.
Say hi, Donnie. Say hi to everybody. There you go. There's your big buddy Donald J. Trump, the service dog, and Panda Bear.
Donnie is
He's 150 pounds right now. The other day at the vet. Oh, he turned 5. He's 5 years old now. Huh. Aren't you, Angela? No more treats. Yeah, let's hear it. Donnie, look. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Yeah. My best friend. Yeah. You're not on screen. I'm on screen. Me and Donnie are on screen. Oh, now he's going to come on the show. Donnie's show.
It's Donnie's show.
Donnie's taking over.
Donald J. Trump's taking over my show. Who would have thought I would be able to ever say that?
Right?
The story for tonight is actually that the Socialist Party is taking over the Democrat Party. And you know what? It was Andrew Cuomo. It was Kathy Hochul. It were the Democrats that were so afraid of their shadows, so afraid of the radical left. People like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez kept moving to satisfy them. And now they've been eaten alive. So this is a lesson for the Democrat Party. They should have fought for their party. They never fought for their party. They catered to the radical left. And now we're going to see, by the way, for people who think that they're voting for affordability here with Mamdani, a guy who believes in socialism, we're going to learn the hard way in New York City what socialism is. Your taxes will go up. And if you pay property taxes, you won't be able to afford to live in your home. And if you guess what, you rent, it's going to be passed on to you in the form of your rent. Yeah. Mandates, fees, regulations, surcharges. We've seen it in this state, in this city, under one-party rule for the last decade. It costs money. It gets passed on to you. So if you think you're going to get a free ride with Mamdani, you're going to learn the hard way.
That's why the answer to it.
The story for...
So nobody's chatting. So how about this? If you guys love having Donald J. Trump on the show, press 1. If you don't, press 2. Oh, handsome boy. Get him.
Yes, you guys. I know it's a sombering moment to actually think about what we're watching right now.
Yes, it is.
The financial capital of the world will probably be in ruins by this time by 2028.
They're all going to go.
We might actually see the downfall of New York City. But I honestly said this, and this is my opinion. I want this to happen. I have people that I know that live in New York City.
So do I.
I hate that they have to go through all this shit. But the thing about it, we've been warning them. We've been showing the tea leaves for what they've been. It's not something they took us seriously. Why? I research, Eddie. How much you were trying to do bills that were trying to be passed in Congress, and you were trying to research all of it.
Oh yeah, I got bored.
Let me ask you something. How much research do you think I do on a daily basis for just the Daily Show?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you, AC. I couldn't guess.
How many articles do you think I pull up every day reading to see what is actually going on?
At least 100, maybe. How much? Let me hear it.
About 400 or 500.
Oh. Interesting.
The research that I do that you guys never see. You don't see all that stuff. Do I have videos from X? Yeah. Do I research what I talk about? Yeah. But
All right, everybody send AC a cookie.
I don't want a cookie. Cookies don't do me no good. I need to lose weight. But
what about one of these? Some peanut butter cups.
Ooh, peanut butter cups.
But look right. See where it says peanut butter cups? Look right above it. You can't have that. You can't have that in your state.
No. And I don't think I would want to go down that road with me being an alcoholic and an addict.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea. No.
That wouldn't be a good idea.
No. Not at all.
Let's see what we have here. Let's do this.
Why is this lady wearing a fucking mask below her mouth? What's the point of wearing a mask? It's gonna be below your mouth.
Mandare! Dios me libre. Oh my God. This is comunista. This is socialista comunista. Me, I like the other guy. No, Mandani. Como? Maybe a little bit. No. I like it. Courage.
Are you a Democrat?
Me? No. A me a Republican. Destroy eso, New York destruction. And the bus, lot of people no pay. Me never. I'm pay all the time because I respect the line.
Hard to understand what she's saying, but
I get it. She's a Republican.
Let's see what else. See, the problem is it's going to be all junk. Let's check the election result. Let's see if anything's coming out of California yet. You would think at 7:30 we would start getting some numbers. Nope, still nothing. Still nothing in California.
Where is go back up and see what Madani's at.
Okay, so fresh again, just in case. So up Mamdani is, they now give him a check mark. He's at 50.3%. His numbers went up. His numbers did go up. So
good luck, New York. Hope you enjoy what we've been warning.
I'm gonna sit back and enjoy watching it unfold. I am.
Yeah. When the rich leave, they'll regret it.
Yeah. Mainers sent a clear message tonight. We will protect our fundamental right to vote. Protecting absentee votes. Yeah, Maine's all liberal, though, anyways. UPS plane crash. You know, I feel sorry about it, and a lot of people, unfortunately, you lost your packages probably, but that's not the big ticket item here right now tonight.
No.
And like Michael Savage, I don't know if you know who Michael Savage is. He is blaming the whole entire loss on Curtis Silva. Should have never been.
Let's bring up the election. Let's go and make that a little bigger for all of us.
That's what she said.
All right, let's see. Madani has a little over 1 million.
Yes.
Curtis Silva would not have made a difference.
No,
His
even if
votes
you
would
add
not
that.
have made a difference.
No, if you gave him 100%.
He would have been under. He would have still been under 1 million votes.
Yep.
His votes don't matter.
Oh wait, we can. Let's see. Nothing's in yet. Oh wait, here we go. Demographic. Oh, that's just demographic. Okay, what is this forever spin? I keep seeing it. Do I really got to click on it? What is that, AC? What do you think? Is that like the top? What do you call them? A top?
Yeah.
What are the old kid toys? They're called top or whatever. All right, I'm curious. I'm gonna click it. I'm stupid. I should never click it, but yeah, they're called tops. Okay. Made in Canada, though. Never mind. F you. Bye bye, California. Okay, so let's go back here. Unfortunately, we're getting nothing out of California. And this is I think this is out of all the elections. I mean, yes, New York is, like you said, is huge because it's where all the money is and stuff like that. But I really think this is the biggest part because it's going to change 5 seats. 5. And that's a lot.
But the thing about it, I'm going to show you something.
Okay, show me. Show me. Where is everybody? What happened to all our chatters? Nobody wants to chat anymore? Don't you want to say Eddie's ugly or something like that? I don't care what you say. Just chat. Chat over there in AC's chat. Somebody say something.
Even if they actually go through with Prop 50 and change the district, they do not have Republicans are going to pick up about 7 seats in total. Even with California doing this. Jay, how the fuck did he win?
Jay Jones? Because he said he was going to kill Republicans. That's how he won. That's how he won.
Holy hell.
Right?
I guess political violence is all right.
If you're a Democrat, yes. Let's look at Prop 50 here. Let's see what's going on in politics. Prop 50.
Prop 50.
Let's go for latest. Let's do the latest. Watch like Gavin Newsom holds a watch party for Californians. Fuck Gavin Newsom. What do you think about his antics lately, trying to be like Trump?
It's insincere.
Well, I know it is, but
I don't think it's I don't think it's working.
You don't think it's working?
I don't think it's working because people do not want him around. People do not want him around.
What do you mean? They've been grooming him to be the president for how many years?
I know they've been grooming him. But the thing about it, it's not going to work.
It is. They're saying, look, have you seen the election results today? MAGA is getting eviscerated. I don't think so. They were all blue states and cities anyways. It's not like they're getting eviscerated. It's just not changing.
Hey, Mischief. Hey, do me a favor. Go say something in Eddie's chat.
Mischief can come. Do you have room for a third person?
I do. Mischief, you want to come up with us?
Or anybody that wants to come up on the show.
Yeah. Hope, Pam, Graw.
Pam
I don't know if I want Graw up here.
No, Graw's a great guest, always. Graw's always a good guest.
But if you want to come up, let me know and I'll send you the link.
Okay, I got a question. How do you say it? MAGA or MAGA?
MAGA.
Thank you. I don't know why, but for some reason, every time I hear somebody say MAGA, especially because Steven Crowder says that shit like 20 times a day, drives me nuts. Just fucking drives me nuts. That or I don't know if you drive or not, AC, but the other thing that I don't know why it's weird. The things that make people that are pet peeves or whatever. But like I go to Costco and Costco has the long gas thing so you can put it on either side. My gas tank's on the left on my Dodge truck. I always park at the one where the pumps are on the left. I think it just gets on my nerves when you see people walking it around and then they're standing in the middle of traffic so you can't pass them. Right?
And Mischief, the pinned comment is to Eddie Stream.
Oh, no worries. You don't have to go, bud. I guess getting
I want to
eviscerated.
try to help you get to the goal.
Well, I appreciate that. I
Hey,
hope California shows up and gets a yes for Prop 50. Look at this. Everybody's saying vote yes on Prop 50.
because
You're an idiot. I just want to tell this person they're an idiot. This guy's an idiot. Oh wait, it's not. He's just replying to people.
there you go, Mischief.
Wait, where is it? It's not typing. Oh, you're an idiot. Oh no, I won't do that. You're. Not like I'm trying to think of how to say this. They already vote damn there anyways.
They're all every place elections tonight is solid blue states.
I'm gonna do it that way. I know my grammar's bad. Yes, I have a degree in journalism and I still type bad. Who cares? Okay, let's go back because Prop 50 is not showing.
Oh, because it's probably the user channel. I think the one he's on is the user channel. I don't think.
Did I mess up? Did I mess up into my
You
user
messed
channel?
up. Yes, you messed up.
It's all your fault. It's all
You did the user one.
Okay. I messed up.
Guys, follow him. That's his
started
user
following
account.
My user account. My bad. My bad.
You use our account.
Well, this is the first time that we're streaming together and we had to figure it out. So I made a couple mistakes. I'm a cripple guy. Leave me alone. Jeez Louise.
Physically and mentally.
Yeah. That's why.
Hey, at least he admits it.
Hey, I'm gonna have to have brain surgery pretty soon, of course, right? Let's see. I love New York. So Cam Higby, I was hearing stuff about him that he was doing really good, going back and forth with, doing like a Charlie Kirk type thing, until I saw him in Portland. He acted like an idiot in Portland. Not Charlie Kirk. Not Charlie Kirk-ish. And I know nobody can replace Charlie Kirk, but if your goal is to try and be like Charlie Kirk, don't go out there and be threatening people, trying to fight people, stuff like that. That's not the Charlie Kirk way. That's all I'm saying. Just make sure they don't put an abnormal brain in you when they do Eddie. Abnormal brain, huh? They might. They might. You never know. No, they just have to. It's a long story.
They just have to reprogram him.
Pretty much.
He's a humanoid bot. That's all he is, people.
Actually, a long time ago, I looked into getting a tattoo, and I was gonna be because I've had like 60 plus operations, and I have one that starts like right here, and it goes all the way up to here. When they did one of my spinal fusions, and what they were gonna do is they're gonna have. I wanted zippers on all my scars, right? And then this guy came up with an idea. What if we have it to where instead of a zipper, it looks like Wolverine scratched you, and it just shows I'm a biomechanical person on the inside because I have all my metal and stuff. I was like, dude, that would be cool.
But yes, and you should have another one for your
my.
unique chatters.
Well,
That's
thank
why I did. That's why I did that, because I want you to realize that I do want to try to help you.
Yeah, I'm with the 16.
Ugh.
What the heck was that? AC's got those weird noises coming out of him. Watch out, guys. He might start farting on us.
I'm getting old, damn it.
Barack Obama, congratulations to all the Democrat candidates who won tonight. It's a reminder that when we come together around strong, forward-looking leaders who care about the issues in this matter, we can win. Yeah, it's not about that. They're all Democrats in the state. You can't change Democrats, unfortunately.
Rest in peace, New York City.
Like I said, I'm gonna enjoy watching the fallout. I have seen Young Frankenstein, but oh my gosh, it's been such a long time. It's been such a long time. See, now it's just same stuff over and over. Okay, let's go to normal people. Let's see what normal people are saying here on X. We don't want to hear about dipshit Adam Schiff. That's the crash. Happy it's Taco Tuesday. I didn't get no tacos. It's happening in Pima County, Arizona. Drop boxes being gone through. No oversight or no security. When was this from? Okay, so right here, I don't see anything wrong. So far. They're taking ballots out and putting them in the counter box or whatever. What are they trying to say they're doing wrong here, AC? Do you see them doing something
I don't see.
The box was full.
Isn't the box supposed to open?
Yeah,
to get them?
It is, but as you can see, it's overflowing. So before they pull the box out, they got to get all the overflowing.
Oh,
that's what they're doing.
Go up and see what the tweet says.
It says this is happening now in Pima County, Arizona. Drop boxes being gone through, no oversight or security. Voter fraud is rampant. How is this voter fraud? These are the actual stuff that they're supposed to drop them into. I don't understand. Some people just have to try and find.
They do.
It can be something innocent, and it's just their job to go ahead and make it look bad. Like I'm sure we'll see some more. ICE agents caught violating a federal judge's order yet again in Chicago. No, they're not. Making a warrantless arrest in a parking lot. Let's watch it. I like watching these. And of course, the liberal white lady is going to come in. And Arizona has a recall election.
What was the answer about the warrant? They don't have one. So what's the basis for the detainment?
Both liberal
immigration warrant.
You can't take him out of his car without a warrant.
Yes. If he's here illegally, yes, they can.
Right? That's like saying you can't arrest him. You don't have a warrant. Ma'am, he just shot somebody right in front of me. Yeah, but you don't have a warrant. You can't arrest him. You can't arrest him, right? Oh no, you can't arrest him.
Trump's trying to wreck this country.
Yep.
No, he's trying to wreck the political establishment. There is a difference.
Elizabeth Warren tweets probably 20 to 50 tweets a day about President Trump. Mm-hmm. The day when he created peace in the Middle East, she tweeted, she's like, I've been wanting this or not peace, but when all the people came back, I've been wanting for all these people to come back for years. But yet she didn't mention Trump that one time. I'm like, you mentioned Trump, President Trump, every single time you tweet, he does something good, and all of a sudden you don't use his name. All of a sudden, what's up with that bitch? SNAP benefits. Okay, I got a question for you and everybody in here. I don't think they should be a for life program. There's too many people living off of this. They teach their kids to live off it, and it keeps going and going and going. What do you think the limit should be? What timeline for people on welfare and WIC, if you think there should be a timeline at all, about how long they should be allowed to get benefits? There should be a cutoff period, is what I think.
3
So
years.
you think 3 years? I was thinking 2, but so you have 3 years to get your butt straight.
The thing about it, and this is because me and you are in different situations.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you're on disability,
No, I'm not talking disability. I'm talking about Social Security, welfare, or not Social Security, but I'm talking about welfare and food stamps and Section 8.
I say 3 years.
No,
2 years, 2 years full, you get it for full, and that third year you start weaning yourself off.
Uh-huh.
Where you know you have to have a job at the end of that third year. At the end of the second year, you start working. You have to work that third year. I think the work employment and everything else is a good thing. If you're only working 80 hours a month for 4 weeks, that's 20 hours. In 2 weeks, you work a full 40 hours that most people work in 1 week.
Yes. Mitch just says, let's see, what did he say? They will find loopholes. There has a layered conditional contract, of course, and is they will have another life situation if they have another life situation happen to requalify them for longer. That I don't know about that one still. I don't know. Oh. By the way, you guys should
And
go
the
subscribe to
thing
Mission
about
Brother.
it, the loopholes shouldn't be there. People should not be on this for 30 or 40 years. A woman actually admitted she's been on it since Clinton.
Wow. Well, so my wife and I used to have a thrift store quite a few years ago when I was still married, and some lady came in one day and she's like, "Yeah, I have to volunteer to keep my welfare, me and my 3 kids, and we have to do, what they have to, because they have to do what 20 hours a week, you said, or something like that." And I was like, "Well, let me think about it." So my wife and I talked about it, and a friend told me, "Don't do it. It's the worst thing you're ever gonna do. Don't freaking do it. The free help is not worth it." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. Let's do it." So I did it, right? These 3, they came in the first day. They're supposed to be there for 4 hours. After half an hour, they're like, "You worked us too hard. We're tired. We're gonna go back home." Then they're supposed to be back the next day. They didn't show up. Then they showed up the third day, and after 20 minutes, "Well, you worked us too hard. We're gonna go home." So I told them, I'm like, "You know what? Then don't ever come back." And they're like, "Excuse me?" I said, when you say you're going to come to work tomorrow and you're going to be here for 4 hours, I schedule stuff for you to do. And then you ruin the whole setup. I said, so don't come back anymore. And I called their case manager and I was like, "I just want to let you know, I had to let them go and I don't want them to ever come back again." And she's like, "Why? What's going on?" And I told her, I'm like, "Look, they don't want to work. They come in and they work for 10 minutes and then they say I overworked them and they go home and then they don't come back for days." And she's like, I'm glad you told me that. Thank you. No employers ever do that and tell me that." She said, "These people are 20, no, it was like 2,000 hours behind on the hours that they were supposed to do working. And it was 2,000 hours each, not all together. And it's a mother and 2 kids, and they're all on welfare. So she basically taught them how to be on welfare. That's all it is. It's just awful. I don't like it.
Because there are people on TikTok
Mhm.
bragging that they got their kids in Section 8 housing.
Well, I think that, I think I have a problem with that. I can't trust it. I don't trust anybody anymore, actually. But I don't trust it because, so I have a couple questions when I watch those. I'm like, okay, are they lying to us just so they can get you to share this? Because of course we do, right? All the Republicans are going to share it so they get views. Then I start thinking, well, maybe they're getting paid to post stuff like that. Maybe somebody's paying them to make those posts. So I like, even when people say, "I was a Democrat and now I'm a Republican," I don't trust those videos either. I really don't. What a lot of those people are just doing it for views. Everything is for views nowadays.
Everything is.
You know, I mean, even you know, you look at the big guys. You see like Nick Sorter. They even share stuff that you know is wrong, but they share it so that for clickbait because they know you'll click on it and look. You know, I don't like it, and that's why so many people hate me on X because I call them out for their BS. I do. Oh, Donnies. Oh, monsters. It's just bull. It's bull. You know that we've trained people to just skim through this real quick and believe everything that they see. Another example: when I was married, my wife and I, she was a liberal, and we're driving back from college, and she's like, "I can't believe you still like Trump. Did you see what he said about the veterans?" And I was like, "What did he say?" And so she started to explain it to me. I said, "Okay, show it to me." And so she shows it to me on Facebook. I was like, "No, no, 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 no." I said, "Show it to me from a real news outlet." And so she's scrolling, and we have a half-hour drive home. And 20 minutes into the drive, I said, "Okay, how about this? Just show me on CNN." Right? CNN hates President Trump. They'll have it on there, right? She's like, "Oh yeah, they will." So she goes to CNN. Oh, there's nothing. And then she goes. So then she shows another one, and so she's like, "Oh my God, he really didn't say that, did he?" I said, "No, but you believed it because you saw it on Facebook." And that's how it works. Just like today, what's Hirona? Hirono, hold on, Maisie Hirono or whatever that idiot's name is.
Yeah, Maisie Orono's out of California. Not
No,
California,
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. So today she posted something, and I is it Maisie with an S or a Z? It's got to be with a Z. Maisie. Here we go. So she posted a news source today, right? This one right here. A list of 5 is too many. This is 0 reasons the regime should make cutting hunger. So CAP. Have you ever heard of CAP?
The California, it's probably a California thing.
Probably, right? But this is not a real news source. But she shows it like it's a real news source, right? Look at this. How much you want to? So what I said, if actually, you know, it'll probably go and show it on there because it shows my see, not even a real news outlet. How much did you pay for this post? Because you know that they do that, right? It's just they're all. Well, let's look it up. CAP. What is that? Let's copy this. Well, I can't for some reason.
Hey, give me a minute. Let me, because I can do something while you have that up there.
Okay, you're gonna look for it.
I'll look for it. Because the thing with all of this, they'll say 5 ways. Because I can. The Trump administration is forced
Real quick, I want to.
families. Go. What does it say?
1 second, I'm going back right now. 5 ways the Trump administration is forcing families to go hungry. Let's see if anything's out of California yet. Nothing still.
American Progress.
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
It's American Progress.
American Progress?
It's American Progress.
Hey, what
That's
is it?
what CAP stand. It's American Progress.
Okay.
And there is an actual article.
Yeah, it's an article, but are these actual? What is this? What is this? Center for American Progress. But what is it? A liberal news site or what?
Yeah, it's liberal.
Oh, here we go. We can look it up on Wikipedia. Is a public policy research advocacy which presents a liberal viewpoint. So
yep.
it's not real news. So they just do this stuff. You know, they're sharing fake posts. Let's be real here. They're sharing fake posts. That's what they're doing, and they do it every single day. And
but the thing about it, if she would, and think about this, why doesn't she want us? Why didn't she link the article?
That's true too. That's another thing.
Why didn't she link the article? Because that's a screenshot.
Yeah,
That
it
is
is.
a screenshot. That's not an actual. You can't click on it.
No,
Please click on it.
I tried. You couldn't. Okay, so let's go back here. Let's look for it. Center for American Progress, and let's see if it's on Spotlight. Did you actually
Dion,
find it?
thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid, my friend.
Thanks for the raid. So let's look at
Yes.
Beyond. What was it? What did it say again? Okay, so 5 ways the Trump administration. So let's search 5 Trump. And you want to know? So you want to know something else that I'm telling you that so you can prove that this is not a real news source or they're not actual journalists because when you go to journalism school, they teach you the first 10 numbers you always spell out for news articles. You never put numbers unless like, it's double digits. So I can tell you that this is not written by an actual journalist. 'Cause they
And
wouldn't do that.
Beyond, if you would like to join us, you're more than welcome to. If anyone wants to join, just let me know and I'll send you the link.
But here's the actual article that she's talking about. This should be an
Yeah.
op-ed. This should be called an op-ed. But anyways, I digress. You feel like today has felt like a momentum killer? It's not. It's not. Don't worry, mischief. It's not. The states
Because
that are
almost
on
every
blue are
place,
been blue. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
almost every place, Virginia is routinely blue.
Yeah.
The only reason it didn't go blue 4 years ago was because of the guy running for governor made this stupid statement that parents shouldn't be in charge of their kids' schools and a certain policy.
Wait, what is Alexi Zerl? Because if they could shut down the government, then the candidates who were running this election cycle could blame Trump for anything and everything he wanted to. 100%. And I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. It's the same thing with the health insurance. There's for the last month or so, they've been saying, "Oh, it's President Trump's fault. Your insurance is going to double and triple. Your insurance is going to double and triple." So, as a insurance company, what are they going to do? They're like, "Hey, you know what? Let's double and triple the premiums because if we do, they're not going to blame us. The Democrats already said it's Donald J. Trump's fault. So let's make some more money, and then we'll thank the Democrats by giving them some money." That's why they're doing it. If they just gave insurance agencies an open pledge to just want to charge you whatever they want to charge you.
Because and what most people don't realize, the ACA created a monopoly in every location there is in the United States. Eddie, got a question for you. How many insurance companies are out in your area for the ACA?
Oh, I don't know. We can look it up real quick.
Yes, Prop 50 is today. That's why we're still on for a little bit.
Yeah, we're waiting to see it come out. Covered California. Does it say how many? Oh, wait, hold on. AI Insight did down here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of them.
Because the ACA lets them have a monopoly in an area. How many are in your area? Probably 1 or 2.
Well, we have Kaiser. We have Sutter's up. That's more Sacramento area. Around here, Kaiser is the only, and Blue Shield. Blue Shield is all across. Anthem Blue Cross is all of the state. So 3 that I know of that are here in my area. Okay, let's check on California. By the way, still nothing reporting. Hold on, let's go California. Let's try another spot, California. or Prop 50 live.
That's what I'm looking on right now.
Yeah, still 0 here too. Nothing's been in yet. Yet I turned in my ballot like 3 weeks ago. You would think there'd be at least the mail-in ballots. You would think. All right, let's hear Carolyn Levitt real quick.
Legal and criminal review. By whom and why? And also, in this vein, does the White House still plan to issue an executive order banning mail-in voting, and what legal authority do you have to do that?
The White House is working on an executive order to strengthen our elections in this country and to ensure that there cannot be blatant fraud, as we've seen in California with their universal mail-in voting system. It's absolutely true that there's fraud in California's elections. It's just a fact. It is just a fact. They have a universal mail-in voting system, which we know is ripe for fraud. And if you want to deny that, I'm happy to provide you all of the evidence for it. I'd be glad to send that to you after this briefing.
Rigged.
Fraudulent ballots that are being mailed in the names of other people, in the names of illegal aliens who shouldn't be voting in American elections. There's countless examples, and we'd be happy to provide them. As for executive action the White House is taking, yes, we are looking into that. And like any executive...
You think they're going to be able to stop it?
Any executive order the president signs is within his full executive authority and within the confines of the law.
But then, so what's going to happen is California's going to ignore it, and then they're going to fine California by not sending money to them, and then Gavin Newsom's going to be like, see, President Trump doesn't want fair elections. He's trying to rig it. And all his followers are going to believe it. It's just a joke.
I'm going to pull yours down for a moment.
Go for it.
This is Maine, question 1, require a photo ID and restrict access to pre-election voting. No. Maine, question 2, prohibit gun possession for people courts rule a threat. Yes. So, in other words, they're going to use red flag laws. Question 2 is red flag laws. This measure would pass a new red flag law that would allow family members or law enforcement to petition a court to temporarily prohibit people at risk of harming themselves or others from having a weapons. Mischief, what happened? What happened is Ronald Reagan gave amnesty and they voted Democrat for the next 40 years. That's what happened. Proposition MM, fund school meals and SNAP. This measure would increase taxes on high income families and use the money to fund universal free breakfast and lunch for K through 12 students. The measure builds a universal free meals plan that voters approved in 2022. Good luck, Colorado. Once all those rich people go, bye-bye.
Look,
Yeah,
here's a woman crying that she's not getting her food stamps, and she's like 350 pounds.
Go ahead, play it.
I haven't. I don't know if I want to.
Danielle Grant is starving.
Wait, does she look like she's starving? Let's be real here.
You know, I'm trying to see if I can get some food because we literally don't have anything to eat today or tomorrow. So we're going to try to make ends meet, and we can.
Desperate for food, nowhere to go. Grant
maybe
and many
get a
others
job.
got to the Hope Line today just to make an appointment to come back later in the week for food. Resources are slim, leaving 40% of Bronxites without money to feed themselves.
Oh, she's in the
Some
Bronx.
still
Oh, it's
in
AOC's
shock.
fault.
You heard things before, but it's like they're not going to let people starve. That's
Notice how she stopped crying real quick. She's just trying to become YouTube famous too, or
ridiculous,
what do you call it?
but it's
Insta
like,
famous.
no, that's literally like what's happening.
We hope the food pantries maintain open, because if they don't stay open, I really don't know what we're going to do next.
We asked people their reaction to hearing
Major
that the Trump
Ronnie.
administration will partially fund the SNAP program. People say it's not going to do much. They
Ronald
have
Reagan.
and
The flaw of
Oh.
giving illegal aliens.
Oh, I didn't know that's what it was called. Oh, the Ronnie. Oh, Ronnie Reagan flaw. I get
The
it.
Ronnie Reagan, the Ronnie flaw, yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, and Daisy.
Let's do this.
Go for it.
Hey, looks like Texas is amending their constitution.
Really?
Proposition 15, amend the Texas Constitution to guarantee parental rights. Oh, that is. This measure would enshrine in the state constitution the idea a parent has the responsibility to nurture and protect the parent's child and corresponding fundamental rights to exercise care, custody, and control of parent's child, including the right to make decisions concerning the child's upbringings. Proposition 16. Amend. So, guess what? You have to be a U.S. citizen in Texas to vote.
Good.
Proposition California is saying, why is there a check mark beside yes?
Where?
Look, there's a check mark.
I can see.
Beside
Well,
yes.
CNN. It's CNN. What do you expect? No numbers are. Oh wait, no. Now there's numbers in. How many numbers? Wait, you have numbers on yours? I just checked mine. Let's see. Let me do. I just refreshed it a second ago, but let's refresh it again. It still says 00. And that was reporting at 8 p.m. tonight, and it's 8:05 now. See?
It says 105. Yes.
Interesting.
To 35,000. No.
And real quick, I'm going to show you once again how stupid and awful California is. So the other day, this man right here, Jazz or whatever, he was drunk or high. I think they said he was high. He crashed into 5 different cars, 4 semi-trailers, something like that, killed 3 people, and they just dropped the DUI, felony DUI charge against him. They're dropping charges. California. Nothing bad happens in California. You know why? Because they don't charge him. That's why. They don't charge him. And speaking of New York again, before I forget, because I forgot to say it 3 or 4 times now. Did you hear that both Florida and Texas are now going to find a way to charge people that leave New York to move to Texas and Florida? They're going to impose like a 10%.
I don't blame them. I don't blame them.
Right. They can just go there and start voting the same way again. Oh, this looks fun. Are they going to jump something? Oh!
What do you think? Is that the tax they're going to be levied?
Probably, yes. Probably.
Hey, Lance.
What's up, Lance? Ellen DeGeneres. Well, she's old and she's probably all doped out. Hiking. I'm not even following. Why does X? This is what I don't get. X. Why does X send you all the stuff that you don't want? I'm not following this person. Why am I getting some woman laying half naked in a bed saying, "Good morning"? This is what I mean about people posting shit just for likes. How many likes do you think and how many views do you think this thing has? It's just a woman saying, what is she saying? She's not even saying nothing. It's just a picture of her sleeping in her van. How many comments or numbers, whatever you want to choose, do you think that this woman has? If I slide, oh wait, never. It's already on the screen. It's already on the screen. I'll shut up. She has a lot.
Cleveland mayor.
Wait, where was the Cleveland mayor at? On mine or yours?
Yours. If you go down. Right there, Cleveland mayor.
Here we go. Cleveland re-elects Mayor Justin Bibb. I mean, He was already there, so he was already mayor. It's not like incumbent. It's so hard to beat incumbent. What is he saying? It's because I didn't shut up. If I get stabbed, just you know why? It's because I didn't shut up.
Yep, that is mischief.
Oh, look at that dog. That's cool. It's a cool looking dog. All full of mud. A Haitian woman.
Hey, do you know what he's saying here? Is he a Foxtrot Alpha Golf?
Oh, yes, I do know what he's saying there. I do know what
Hey,
he's saying.
wins Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
I know what it means. Just go by the first letters. Holy shit, look at this.
Guys, if you're ever on stream with me on YouTube and you want to say something like,
Oh, him, is he?
That would be an easy way to do it. Yes, I was never in it, but I do know it.
Gotcha. Check this out. I just, we're scrolling together here. It says a Haitian woman in Florida is going viral after CPS arrived for her inspection. And she's excusing this. Let's see what her house looks like.
Inside of my home, I'm talking to a police officer, therefore let me go ahead and abide by court.
Look at that.
Thank you very much.
Holy!
This is my home.
I couldn't live in that crap.
Excuse me, I'm in the camera now, so I don't know if you want to appear. The CPS lady says she doesn't want to be on the camera. Okay, they said they wanted to see my kids. I can't open the door and let the kids run around so that you can yell at me for letting the kids run around. You understand that? Okay, so go ahead, Miss CPS, come on in.
Who would live stream this?
Excuse me, honey. They're children. Please don't get angry.
Stupid people.
All right, my food. What
a
is
Democrat,
my
a
food?
liberal, a communist,
He's in front of you, and
an idiot.
I do not know you. Give me a second.
Look at how, you can't even walk on the floor
fridge,
without standing on something.
My sink. The bathroom is in the back. Okay, take a second. Excuse me, honey.
I don't even want to see the bathroom, I don't think.
Back up. This is mess because
You
it's an
see cleaner
efficiency
flood
to get
damage.
the activity to be, activitatious.
This is not very safe and
That's safe. This is mushroom. This is mushroom. This is cereal. You know why I have the box of cereal out here? And in the backyard there's a playground. And there's sun in the backyard, and I am a broke mom, single mom, in which I can already. Where do the kids sleep? Right there.
The kids sleep right there on the floor? This has got to be fake.
Please come check the bed. Okay.
This has got to be fake.
Please bring your tools, because you just called me dirty, and you just called me a horrible mother. Please get inside my home. Please get inside my home. You just called me dirty.
She's not the only one calling you that, ma'am.
Or Saturday, whatever it is. Where do they shower? They shower over here, because I'm Haitian, and we don't shower the way you shower. Please hold yourself. So
how do you shower?
We shower right there, outside underneath the sun. And we have pool days, and outside days, and toys in the water. And then there's a trampoline in the back. And what we do, army training. No, we don't use the shower. The shower is just for presentation. Because I'm Haitian and I shower outside.
Is that true? Any Haitians in here?
That's why they play, because they're children.
Do we have any Haitians around?
Well, I can also sleep outside as well, due to the fact that this is my backyard in which I pay rent for.
Okay, I'm gonna step outside and call my
supervisor. Go ahead, step outside, call your supervisor, and I'll get my video ready again.
Are the children not in daycare?
No, they're not in daycare. They're with me in my efficiency home with a playground in the backyard and a box of food outside.
Okay, real quick, for those of you that have never rented an apartment or an efficiency is a studio, which means when you walk in, there's the kitchen, the dining room, the living room, the bedroom, all in one little tiny room, and then you have a bathroom. That's what an efficiency is. It's a studio.
Update on the race for
California.
It's getting a little tighter. It's about 500,000.
500,000 different. Winner's already been called, it says. Only 22% of the votes are in, but the Associated Press calls it for yes already. How is this possible? Can somebody please explain to me how you can call a race when only 22% of the votes are in? Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you zoom in? I want to see what states are, what counties are in already. That'll explain what the votes are, if you can. On the California one.
I'm going down.
There we go. Okay, so let's see.
We got Sonoma.
Sonoma. Those. So that's weird because those are they might be hippies. They're up in the mountains a little bit. Alameda, that's Oakland area. That's Bay Area. Santa Clara is San Jose Bay Area. Too bad you can't make that bigger. Look at Madera. Madera is mostly no, and you know what? Madera is a city I used to live in. It's all Mexicans living there. And look, they voted no. Fresno, it's 50-50 around still. Kings County, that's no, I can see that. San Luis Obispo is a college town, so what do you expect? San Bernardino, it's LA. What do you expect? Orange County should be no, because there's a lot of conservatives in Orange County. Interesting. There's a lot of Chinese in Orange County. Imperial Valley, that's LA. Of course, it's liberal. San Diego's going to be liberal. But see, so look here. If you go up to like Fresno, all these other places on your screen right there, all those other places are rural, where they're more conservative. So all the conservative votes haven't come in yet, but yet they're already giving it to yes. How does that happen at 22%? Somebody explain this to me.
Because that's what. Because But yes. Now it's almost 700,000, so it's starting to pull away. The yes is starting to pull away.
But it's California. I mean,
it is California. Yeah.
Look at this, Mischief. Thank you. Only things I care about in California are Eddie, Yosemite, redwoods, sequoias, and Hyperion trees. So where I live right outside of Yosemite. I live from my house to the great sequoias, or whatever they call the big tall sequoias. It's like a 30-minute drive without traffic. Lance says 20 years from now, if that we live that long, we will be a full-blown third world. We're getting there. Depends on if you go down to LA, you go to San Francisco, it is a third world country.
Lance, are you out in are you behind enemy lines too? And let's take that down. Let's put this up.
Whoa, no way. Listen to this. So this man just trolled the entire left by putting out a video about a fake crop he calls Splorn. He talks about how Trump's tariffs are hurting his Splorn farm, and left-wing accounts shared it, and CNN even reached out for an interview.
What? We need to hear it.
You want to hear it? Okay, we can hear it.
Let's hear about it.
We're just absolutely fucked as farmers, guys. Everything is so fucked, and I do not see anybody surviving this farm crisis that we're in. Guys, look, one of the best Splorn crops that I have ever raised in my life. And because of the tariffs, China will not fucking buy it. And they are the only country in the world they are the only country in the world that buys Splorn. And so now I'm literally just chopping it and blowing it on the fucking ground because it's fucking useless. It's valueless. I am going to need government assistance to make it through this fucking crisis until these tariffs end. Look, I've never raised a Splorn crop like this, guys. And this is just fucking heartbreaking to me. I don't know how I'm going to survive. Trump said he loved us farmers, and here I am just blowing my Splorn crop all over the ground. Hopefully he works the deal out more. I'll start buying the Splorn and take farmers. What's up with Splorn crop?
He even showed in the crop. Oh my gosh.
And these people are so damn dumb. Do you know what that actually is?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to find where I can see the whole thing where he shows that. So, folks, real quick, what he's saying, he's blowing it off. Well, if you notice, see how tall it is? That's because when they're actually cutting and getting the crop, there's a truck right there that it flies into the truck, so they automatically can take it to go to the market.
But do you know what that crop actually is?
Oh, what the crop was? No, that's not corn, is it?
Yes, it is corn.
Oh, it is corn. Okay. The tops got me, but I figured it was corn at first.
Yes, it's corn.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about it. Growing up on a farm, I can notice something, not have a good picture of it, and I would actually be able to tell you what it actually is.
What was this guy's name? I want to look up and see what all the responses to were. What was his name? The Farmer Fran. The farm.
It is sweet corn.
Okay, hold on. The farmer friend. Can you search the farmer friend? Farmer friend. I'm not very good at TikTok. So here we go. Refresh. What did they kick him off? 0 follow. He has 900,000 followers, and maybe it's because I'm not logged in. I don't even know how to log in. I hardly ever use this. Although I do have it for Donnie. Donnie does have it.
And Lance, that's why I knew what it was.
Let me see if I can log in.
They're a squirrel. Those aren't corn plants. They're a squirrel. Cicadas. Send me the link in the private chat, and I will go get it because I actually have a TikTok.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I actually have a TikTok.
Oh, you just go to TikTok and type in the farmer friend. Oh wait, I logged in. Here we go. I got it. Where is that video at now? Let me see if I can find it. I don't see it. Maybe it's not there anymore. Well, let's look at his last video. How about this? Let's watch this one.
Those are full-grown, mature Argentina beef right there. Those are the steers that you're going to be eating from Argentina, guys. Argentina steers at 5 years old. In comparison, those are 9-month-old American steers, American Angus.
This guy just screws with them, doesn't he?
Look at the fucking size difference. Those 3 that I got from fucking Argentina are worthless little shit fucking douchebag fat fucking cunts.
And look at all these people believing it.
Fucking bootstrap, guys. Look at that compared to the American motherfucking beef that's going to fucking Burger Town, bitch. That right.
Oh wait, I gotta follow that. I have Donnie has his own TikTok, so I'll have to follow it. Oh my gosh, that's funny. By the way, guys, you wanna see Donnie's TikTok?
Let's go to Donnie's TikTok.
So on TikTok and on Instagram, I have to call him Donnie, but on X, he is on X he's Donald J. Trump the service dog, but here he's Donnie the service dog because I got kicked off of X for his name being, or not X, but Instagram for his name being Donald J. Trump the service dog. See, there's Donnie getting his Starbucks for his birthday yesterday. Anyways, I won't.
Hey, we got a mouse in the house.
Who's the mouse in the house? Oh, what's up, Polly Wally? Anonymous.
We got a mouse in the house. I love that. I love that.
What's up, Anonymous? Actually, did you see what I got, Donnie? So Panda I adopted from a homeless couple, so I don't know her birthday. So whenever I celebrate Donnie's birthday, I buy her gifts too and celebrate her birthday. But did you see what I got them for their birthday?
All right, for those.
No, I did not get to see.
November 3rd. And Donnie was born November 3rd, 2020. That's November 3rd, 2025, so it's Donnie's birthday.
And sorry guys, I'm playing this video, but sometimes we gotta step away from the politics because the politics can overrun our lives too much. So here's something nice.
When Panda was born, or I don't know when Panda was born, because I rescued Panda from a homeless couple. My ex-wife and I did. And so we never knew her birthday. So I figure I celebrate her birthday on Donnie's birthday, so they celebrate together. Normally by a mistake, but 2 steaks would have been about $80 at Costco. But then I always get beef ribs every Sunday. And so I got an extra beef rib. This whole entire beef rib is going to be for Panda, Donnie, and of course, Cousin Woody. So we're going to cut up a bone for each of them today.
They are
for the
spoiled.
next 3 days, it's going to be a whole birthday week party for Donnie.
They are spoiled.
Donnie.
I mean, real quick, look, this is their brand new duck jerky treat that I got them. I'm giving them ribs for their birthday.
Panda and Woody are going to get a rib a day.
Look at those ribs. I love beef ribs.
Doggy dad, huh?
Don't you love beef ribs, AC?
I do.
So watch this.
But I love to put them in what I usually do is I'll put them in a marinade or a dry rub.
Watch how fast Donnie comes.
Hey, you wait.
He's like, dude, I want my bone already.
Oh, Donnie is a good.
I definitely do feed the dogs better than myself. They're my babies.
Panda.
You would have cooked them for him? No, raw is better for dogs. Look at that thing's bigger than Panda's head. And watch my stepdad's dog. Here comes my stepdad's dog, Woody. Watch how fast he takes off with this thing. He's gone. So that was them eating that was their birthday present yesterday, and toys, of course. You had to buy them toys. So for the whole week, they got ribs, fresh ribs every day for a week. Raw food strengthens.
But that is what I like with you. We can have fun. We will make fun of each other. We'll call each other Cripple and everything else.
See, this is what it looks like when we cook them.
Oh, Donnie, looking at the food.
Oh yeah, because he knows that he's gonna get half of it. He knows it. Look, and so by the way, yes, he does.
What is his name on TikTok?
On TikTok, it's just Donnie the Service Dog. Donnie the Service D. And on Instagram, it's Donnie the Service Dog. But yeah, even his fur does what do you call it? Curl. When it's cold outside. This is what he does when he gets happy. Oh yeah,
there
I got to play with the big boy toys. Look at this.
Got my truck all loaded up.
You should be getting a notification I followed.
Sweet. This is the shipping container that I bought.
All the way down my hill. It's not going to be fun.
So I had to put this big ass thing on my truck, and I got to play with that toy all day long. I had fun. But yeah, Donnie. I have videos of Donnie going all across the country. So like this one's in Miami. This is Miami Beach. There's Donnie hanging out in South Beach, Miami, with the girls. Donnie gets all the girls. I don't know how he gets all the girls. Of course, I know how he does. But yeah, so you'll like Donnie's. If you want to go see Donnie's page, it's all about getting away from the politics and just watching some cute animals play. Like here's him and Panda playing. Panda kicks his butt, as you can see.
But Panda's also older, so she's gonna have the dominance.
She's 13, but she kicks his ass. So, anyways, I'm sorry, guys. I keep playing too many of these dog videos for you.
Hey, you're Eddie. If I was really worried about it, what do you think I would say to you?
Hey, Eddie, let's stop it. Oh, you want to see how good Donnie can jump? Hold on. Where's the fence jumping? I want a Donnie. Oh, this is funny too. This is when I was just leaving to go to Graw's house, and this is Donnie. This is my old trailer. I sold it already, but watch who's driving.
Donnie's driving.
Little brat. He's a spoiled brat for sure.
He's a spoiled brat.
Where's the video of him jumping over the fence? Where's my fence? And yes, it does snow at my house up here in Yosemite. Oh yeah, you want to see Donnie being a brat?
Open the door and then splish splash. I jump back in the bath. Well, how was I to know there was a party going on? There was a splish.
And then you know what he wants to do? He wants to jump in bed with me. He's a dirty dog. But he saves my life every single day. I wouldn't have it without him and Panda. No way in hell. Is this where he sounds like a bear? I'm trying to find the one where he jumps over the fence. You guys can see how good of a jumper he is. I guess I don't have it. Son of a gun. I thought it was on here. Nope. Oh well. Oh, and whenever I come home from the grocery store, even though he went with me, this is what we have to go through. He has to smell everything.
Before I can take it in the house.
He has to check everything.
Especially when it has his fresh pet in there. Oh.
All right, let's check California again. I'm sorry. Like I said.
It is.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Oh
it's not
shit! I don't even want to look at it anymore, do I?
No.
Oh, and so, folks, earlier tonight when AC asked me, I said, "Oh, it's gonna be like 55 to 45." Wow, was I wrong? Holy sheep shit!
You were way wrong.
Yep. Wow. But I mean, it's California. California. Nothing you can do about shitty California. Lessons from tonight. Should we hear what Vivek?
Let's hear what Vivek says.
Is handed to us in New Jersey, Virginia, and New York City. Democrats swept all three. There's two key lessons for Republicans. Listen carefully. Number one, our side needs to focus on affordability. Make the American dream affordable. Bring down costs, electric costs, grocery costs, healthcare costs, and housing costs, and lay out how we're going to do it. And number two, cut out the identity politics. It doesn't suit Republicans. It's not for us. That's the woke left's game, not ours. We don't care about the color of your skin or your religion. We care about the content of your character. That's who we are. This is handed to us.
All right. I got a question for all of you guys. Serious question. What happened to voting for the right candidate? When did it become where if you're a Republican, you can only vote Republican? If you're a Democrat, you can only vote Democrat. And then when the people in the Senate, if they're Democrat, they can only vote Democrat. If they're Republican, they can only vote Republican. How is that what's best for our country? Unfortunately, this two-party system of ours is ruining it. And I know you need to have opposition opinions, but when you have opposition opinions and you have to agree 100% of what everybody in that party says, then you're not a true free person anymore. You don't have a mind of your own. You're a freaking follower. When did we lose that aspect of AC? When did we lose this aspect of the fact that you voted for the right person or you voted for the right bill because it benefited you? When did that stop?
You want the honest truth?
Yeah, I do.
2008.
No comment.
2008.
You racist. You're racist.
I voted for the man in 2008.
Ugh, really? Okay,
Yes.
so real quick, once again, I'm going back up here to the New York race. Still, Sliwa, or Sliwa, however you say it.
It
He
wouldn't
didn't
have
ruin
mattered.
It
It
did
would
because
not have
look,
mattered.
if you took 100% of his votes and gave it to Cuomo, he still would have less than a million. He still have less than a million votes
It
here.
would be right around 1 million.
Yeah,
It'd be
so
close to 1 million. It
Yeah.
would still be less. So,
Yeah. But no, our whole country now. I mean, nobody thinks about themselves. And, like, I wish there was some way to where we could find politicians every time they lie. If we find news agencies every time they put up a fake news story,
but the
there's no
reason,
way we can.
Eddie, the reason I said it all went away in 2008,
Uh-huh.
the Smith-Monk Act. You probably don't know what that actually is. I'll explain this. And I'm actually going to take this down and we're going to be side by side.
Okay.
The Smith-Monk Act was a act that was passed in Congress, so we could not be propaganda could not be shown in the United States.
Uh-huh.
Barack Obama changed that. Democrats in Congress changed that.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason I say it was 2008,
Yeah.
or right there around that, is because of the things that he enacted. Because of the things. And it started before even then. when it actually started going to identity politics on both sides
Mm-hmm.
was right after 9/11. I can go back. Me and you are old enough, and most of the people in the chat are old enough to watch the downfall of the freedom in America, but the power of the government rise. The USA Patriot Act.
Interesting.
I will criticize, and as you can tell, I'll criticize either side. I'll criticize President Trump. I'll criticize things he says, things he does. But the thing about it, most people on the left will not do that. Most people on the left will not do that with their politicians. For crying out loud, last night I was over on your channel. The Gavin Newsom video where he said, my truth.
Yeah. My truth. And then he said, you know what I hate most? The lying politicians that will lie to your face. And I'm just like, you're lying
And
politician.
that's the thing for me. I'm not gonna criticize both sides. I'm the one thing you've noticed. Do I think on my own? Do I think for myself with a lot of these positions that I have? Yes. Some of them are personal for me. I'm not ever going to run for office, but I would love to see the abortions be banned nationwide. I know a politician can't say that. So I'll say it for myself. There is no medical reason to have an abortion. There's absolutely no medical reason you have to have an abortion.
I think there is a couple. Why do you say that? Why would you say? Why do you say
I said a medical reason. The reason I say it's there is no medical reason for an abortion. C-section. It's a lot quicker than having an abortion if you're so far along and the health of the mother is at risk.
But what about when the baby is only like 3-4 weeks old? I mean like 2 months old in the womb.
C-section can still do that.
But they'll die. The baby will die instantly.
But the thing about it, it would give it a chance. It would give it a chance. Eddie, I talk about this very regularly. What did I survive? You've heard my story. What did I survive?
I'm embarrassed now.
I survived an abortion attempt.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I have health issues. Most people will never see my health issues online.
I see your face every day.
There are things that I don't say.
Yeah.
And I survived Obama. That's true too.
Yeah.
But what happened back in the 90s? What did Democrats used to say about abortions? In the 90s, do you remember?
In the 90s, I didn't do a darn thing of any of that kind of stuff.
Back in the 90s, there's a tape of Hillary Clinton said abortion should be legal, safe, and rare.
Okay.
But she also supported Margaret Sanger. If you don't know who Margaret Sanger, you need to look her up.
Interesting.
Margaret Sanger was a evil woman. Do you know what Margaret Sanger helped with?
I'm sorry. I was reading. He said, "Happy birthday to the future president." I'm trying to think of who he was.
Hillary Clinton.
Oh, is it Hillary Clinton's birthday today?
No, I don't think it's today, but she
No,
posted.
Ronald Reagan's birthday is today, isn't it?
Not sure,
Or was it yesterday? Maybe it was yesterday.
but Margaret Sanger and Democrats don't want this to be known.
Oh no, wait, is it Mischief's birthday? Happy birthday, Mischief. He says happy
Oh
birthday.
no, yeah.
Maybe it's his
No,
birthday.
I'm referencing her didn't age well post.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yes, it was last week. But Margaret Sanger helped with the largest atrocity that Democrats condemn. They condemn something as the most evil thing. What thing does Democrats condemn more than anyone? Who do Democrats condemn the most other than who do they say Trump is like?
Okay, Hitler, yeah. Never
Margaret
mind.
Sanger was one of the eugenics people that helped Hitler.
I thought I was gonna say something that I could probably get in trouble for saying. Because
But
who the Democrats hurt the most?
themselves.
Oh, what kind of people?
That's very true.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. But
you guys can. But Eddie, Margaret Sanger helped with Adolf Hitler. Margaret Sanger was also a Democrat donor.
Oh wait, now I know who she is.
What else do you know about this woman? What else do you know about this woman?
Hitler said she had gave bad blowjobs.
But what else? Mischief, you know a lot about this. What else is Margaret Sanger known for?
Real quick, and oh shit, never mind. Oh, when you're talking about the Democrats and what they things they said in the past, what were Democrats talking about in the 90s? We need to close our borders. We need to shut our borders down. Right? All over the 90s. Where's that now?
Look what Mischief just put into chat.
Yeah, I see that.
She's the founder.
Oh. Did you hear
Margaret
what Gavin
Sanger is the
Newsom did?
She is the founder of Planned Parenthood.
Well, did you hear what Gavin Newsom did with Planned Parenthood recently?
No, what did he do?
He took California money and gave it to Planned Parenthood so they could stay open after President Trump took away all their money. So every single Planned Parenthood in California that was going to close down is now going to get to stay open because Gavin Newsom took my tax dollars and all other California's tax dollars and decided to fund abortion. Did you know we're a destination state for abortion?
I did.
Disgusting.
And the thing about it, they honestly think that we're the evil ones. When you can't respect life, if you can't respect God's blessing in your life, no matter how it happens, it says in the Bible to hurt one of these little ones, it is better to have a millstone around your neck and you go into a lake and water. Why is that?
Murder class alive, take the host. Yeah. So I have a story real quick. So about a year ago, I found a picture of an old friend that we were best friends. Like it was a girl. And yes, you can have a girl best friend when you're a guy and not be sexual. And so I started I looked her up and, I stopped by her house, because I didn't have her phone number anymore and started talking to her again. And then one day I was like, why did I ever stop talking to her in the first place? She's such a fun person. We get along so well. And I was like, I can't think of it, and I can't think of it. And then all of a sudden, some reason yesterday, I was like, I know why I quit talking to her. Because she fucking asked me to take her to get an abortion. And then I stopped talking to her again. I just, as soon as that memory popped in my head, I was like, that's why I quit. Greatest person, somebody that you can finish each other's sentences, but it's your best friend, right? And as soon as I remembered that, I was like, oh shit.
But yeah.
I mean, think about that. If they had my mom, I know, would have never done it. Because my mom, it's funny, when my mom was a kid, she volunteered at a hospital helping disabled children in Holland. And then I was born disabled, right? And she actually, we would go to every time we go to Holland, she would take me back to the hospital she worked at, because now the kids that she helped are now adults there being volunteers to help the other kids with disabilities, right? And they're like, oh yeah, I remember your mom. She took care of me, when I was in my wheelchair and I couldn't. But so that's why I'm saying my mom would never do it. But in 1976, if women could know what they know today, like, hey, your baby's gonna have spinal bifida, then they would most likely decide to kill him. So what if I didn't have my mom that I actually have, and she decided to have an abortion because of that? I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't have been there to video record January 6th and save people's lives or go into jail, right? So
But
I'm
the
just
thing
saying.
about it, Eddie, me and you grew up in a different time. We grew up in a different time than even Mischief. He's not that much younger than me. But we grew up in a time when race relations wasn't really all that bad. My best friend to this day, other than my brother, is a man I call my brother, but we don't have the same skin color. He is my best friend even to this day. I am the godparent to the godfather to his kids. That's how close me and him are. But the thing about it, we didn't grow up with all the tension, with all the things that they say about us.
Yeah.
We didn't grow up with the internet. We didn't grow up with cell phones. Eddie, how grateful are you that a lot of the stuff that you did in the past wasn't captured on a cell phone video? Just asking.
Yeah, no comment. Because I've done a lot of stupid stuff in my life.
Mischief, the
I'm
thing about it, there are good people all around this world that are trying to do the right thing and talk to young ladies.
hold on. I'm gonna tell you guys a story, and I'm taking pictures, screenshots of this text message real quick.
All right.
Because this story, I think I should because I want the text messages to show you guys what a situation that happened to me, and where you can see that so I was an Elks member, and I was the president, the exalted ruler of my local Elks Lodge. And different Elks Lodges, there's Elks Lodges all across the country, and we do everything for charity. And a little girl from one of the members, um, their granddaughter had she was born with a bad liver, and she had to get a liver transplant. And so she was up in San Francisco at UCSF to try and get her that liver transplant to save her life. and the parents that had been there for like 3 months, just living in the hospital room with their kid. As I'm sure you probably experienced AC as I have. Um, and so I was talking to him like, what can I do to help you guys? I have some friends up there, and I used to work in San Francisco. What can I help you with? And they're like, it's just if we could just get a shower. The hospital shower they give us, it's a junk. You know. So I called up I called a friend who I knew was in San Francisco because they were at the national convention, and I wasn't president yet. I was a step lower, 2 steps lower actually. And so I was like, "Hey, you're at the convention. Can you find out if anybody there from San Francisco Lodge? I have a baby, and I want to see if I pay them if because San Francisco Elks Lodge, it's huge. They have like a private gym, a private pool, and they have a 5-star chef that cooks breakfast, lunch, and dinner that you can go in there and buy every day. I mean, it's fancy, right? San Francisco. And I said, hey, and I was like, just ask somebody if I can send them like, $1,000 or whatever it's going to cost and buy dinners for this family. Right. And so 20 minutes later, I get a call from this guy named Nasir. He's like, hey, Eddie, my name's Nasir, and I'm from the San Francisco Elks Lodge. And I heard what's going on with one of your members' granddaughter. He said, yes, we can send food over from the lodge for breakfast, lunch, and dinner so they have fresh food. What other kinds of stuff do they need? And I was like, well, they mentioned that they want to take a shower. And he said, well, good thing my wife and we live about a block away from the hospital. They can come take a shower at our house whenever they want. They can sleep in our spare bedroom whenever they want. That's how elks are, right? We help everybody out. And so his name is Nasir. His name is Nasir, and he is Muslim. Okay, and he's black, and his wife is a white woman. And I'm telling you this for a reason. So what happened is him and I both we became great friends after that. I would go up to his house all the time. He would come down to our house all the time. Him and his wife, me and my wife, and all of a sudden they were trying to kick him out of the Elks because he became president, and certain members, and this is San Francisco, didn't like the fact that he was black and married to a white woman, and so they're trying to get him kicked out. And they actually took it to where we have court sessions inside the Elks. Not like criminal court stuff. It's just hey, this person did this, kind of so we could settle stuff. And they were having the court to kick him out. I would drive the 4 hours each way just to go show up for him in court. When we went to national convention, I knew the head of all Elks, the Grand Exalted Ruler, and I went and put in a word for him. I said, "Hey, this is going on in San Francisco, and like Eddie, you need to kind of stay out of that stuff. We're friends, but you gotta, And then some other people were like, Eddie, you need to stay out of it. But because I stuck up for them as my friends, and I didn't see black and white, they I all of a sudden went from being like the next person in line to be like the state president, then national. I was like on my way up there. I lost it all for standing up for what I thought was right, because I'm not trying to hate on these people because a black guy married to a white woman. Well, after January 6th, before January 6th, I found out he was from Lompoc, which is where I'm from, and then I also found out his dad's gravesite, because he was in the Navy, is 20 feet from my dad's gravesite. So every September 19th, I go to visit my dad's grave and I take him flowers. And so once I found out about their dad, I started taking them flowers, their dad's flowers, and I clean up their gravesite. And every year I take a picture and send it to him. So then after January 6th, I sent his wife a text with a picture, flowers that I bought, cleaned up his grave. And I said, I stopped by your dad's grave today. And she basically texted me back, why would a racist like you put flowers on my black dad's gravesite? And so let me see if this text message has popped up yet, so I can show you how real this is. So this is a woman whose house I would go to all the time. This is a woman who I lost my status in the Elks for defending because her husband was black. And all of a sudden, after January 6th, because the news said I'm a racist Proud Boy, you're now calling me racist. That's how bad these Democrats are. I've done so much to help that couple, and not money. I mean, they're rich. They're like multimillionaires, right? So it wasn't about money. I helped them with friendship and support. for them to just hear on the news that, oh, I voted for President Trump, I'm a racist piece of shit. How do people think that way, AC?
How do people think that way?
Yeah, I mean, like,
because they believe the narratives.
Yeah.
They would rather be be ignorant to the facts than to actually go against their worldview.
Yeah.
They would rather say you were racist and all that stuff because they don't have morals. They don't have morals like we do.
Hold on, I'm gonna share a screen with you. I'm gonna turn this one on
Go
for a
for it.
second. Window. Here we go.
All right.
So this is how it started, and I'll show you. I text her. I said, "Hey, I went to see my dad, so I put some flowers for Nasir's dad too." And she said, "Thank you for this, but I'm stunned a Proud Boy would give a shit." Right? You know, and I said, "Really, G? Thanks." She's like, "You did video, and you got your fourth level Proud Boy. You know, because I'm a 4th degree Proud Boy. That's equal to racist. I'm stunned you care or even sent this to me. To think we called you a friend and had you in our home, and you stood with that scum on January 6th. That that's after all the stuff I told you. That's what this person said to me. I was so upset when I got this kind of shit, right? And so then I was like, I was gonna be a nice person, but I just can't stop thinking about how ignorant and how stupid you are. You're calling me a racist because I'm a Proud Boy. First off, a racist is someone who judges a person by the color of their skin and not who that person is. So judging me for being a Proud Boy is the same thing. Just because your nerd tells you so, right? And I just went on like, what do you even know what a Proud Boy is type stuff. But I said, look, when we were having trouble with the Oaks, you had me go to, it just shows all the stuff I did for this person. And just because the news says I'm a racist, I'm a racist. How can you do that?
How can you do that? Very easily. They believe the narratives that they were fed.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to believe. It is easy. Hey, Aaron. It is easier to believe that you're a racist than to actually examine all the things you did for them. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy. People, when they have a judgment about you, for whatever reason, even if they know you, they're going to believe that narrative.
Yeah. Yeah. But and that just goes again to what we were talking about earlier about how people and being, if you're a Democrat, you can't agree with anything the Republicans say. If you're a Republican, you can't agree with anything. I mean, look how people. I don't know enough. Maybe you can explain to me about what's going on with MTG right now and President Trump. But everybody hates her because she's not agreeing with everything President Trump does. I don't agree with everything President Trump.
I don't either.
Are we bad people now all of a sudden?
A lot of these people, and I'll say this from my point of view, a lot of them are grifters. All about money. There is someone you were very close to for a very long time.
The king of grifters.
I'm just saying, a lot of them don't hold the same morals a lot of us do. The one thing you've probably noticed, what kind of people am I surrounding myself with, Eddie?
Cool, awesome people like me.
I wish we could do more things. We could stream together more, but I understand there are things that I'm an anti-Semite.
You racist piece of shit.
I support the I support the Jewish people. I don't support the government. Just like I don't support my government.
Mm-hmm. Well, real quick, I got to make a statement with the story. Yes, I was a Proud Boy, and no, I am no longer a Proud Boy. So don't people go around saying, "Oh, Eddie's saying you're a Proud Boy again." I'm not saying that. I just people will clip shit to make
I
it look
know.
that way, right? And then if you're asking what is a fourth degree Proud Boy, well, first degree Proud Boy is somebody who's not a Proud Boy yet; they're just in the beginning stages. A second degree Proud Boy is when you become a full-on, full-pledged Proud Boy. A third degree Proud Boy, you get your third degree when you punch or beat the shit out of somebody. Let's put it that way. Wait, no, I'm sorry. That's fourth degree. That's the fourth degree. Third degree is if you get a tattoo. So you can be a fourth degree without being a third degree. That makes sense because not everybody wants tattoos. So I am a full-on 4 degree. I do actually. And people say, "How come you don't get rid of that tattoo if you're no longer a Proud Boy?" Well, it's because it's a part of my life. It's a part of my life that I was very proud of. So why should I erase it just because I'm no longer part of a certain group? I'm not going to.
And guys, I'm going to do something here because next year in January, for a couple of months, I'm going to bring people back on and talk about how things have changed over the time that I interviewed them until that time I interview them again. And maybe we'll be blessed and have this man over here.
Show me the money.
I have no money, but I can give you followers. Because Eddie, I do appreciate all the things that you do to help the conservative movement.
Thank you.
Because I will never say I'm a Republican. For crying out loud, I've been agreeing with John Fetterman too much. I've been agreeing with John Fetterman.
I can't be your friend anymore.
Hey, but he's right. The Democrats are the ones that shut the government down. He's not lying about it. So I'm not like you said, I'm gonna give him his props from time to time.
The sun shines on a dog's ass every once in a while, or what's that saying? How's that old saying go?
You got the saying right.
Did I? Oh, cool.
Or a blind squirrel gets a nut every once in a while too.
There you go. Don't mention squirrels. Donnie and the squirrels are going at it lately.
But you have your headphones on, so I don't have to worry about it. I can say it. You just can't. You can't.
Mm-hmm. Dude, and then they drop the nuts on him, or and then he starts barking at him, and they're just up there laughing at him like, you can't get to us.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh, I still keep forgetting to put this. I know you've seen this already, AC, and everybody else has, but I love my new Donnie picture.
Donnie is a good dog. I love Donnie. I love Panda.
You get to meet Donnie next year. Is Donnie imposing a tariff? Yeah.
He just doesn't want tariffs on his bones.
No.
He doesn't want tariffs on his bones or his treats or his toys.
I'm building a wall, and I'm gonna make you pay for
it. Guys, let me know. Would you like to see more collaborations with me and the Blockmeister here?
Mischief says I'd snuggle the snot out of dog. You know what, Mischief? Next year when I do my cross country, we're coming from Seattle to we're going from Seattle to Norris, Montana, we might drive by you somewhere. Maybe if we're not. If
He's in Wisconsin, so
oh, now he's back in Wisconsin.
he's
Ah,
back in Wisconsin.
well, is he close to the 8? Is it the 80? Is he close to the 80?
You'll have to ask him. You guys
I'm
are in
going
my
from
Discord. You guys are in my Discord. Go.
Yeah.
You can private chat.
Well, because I'm gonna be driving from south. We're gonna be in Sturgis, and we're driving from Sturgis to Chicago. So we're gonna be going through Wisconsin. So if you're somewhere on that road that I'll be driving on, maybe we can meet up and you can meet Donnie and you can snuggle him, and you can meet Goofy for Jesus, and possibly David Devine. You know what? You know who David Devine is, right?
I don't know if he's met David.
No,
David
I mean you.
is
I'm talking about you.
Yeah, I know David.
Okay.
Are you and Mr. Eddie?
Yes.
You got a question?
Oh, yes, I sure am. In fact, when I go in March, I'm gonna go to Tulsa because I got to renew my tags on my truck.
But
And I'm looking at. I'm gonna because we're gonna go hang out with Gra, and I'm gonna look at houses near Gra because I recently got approved for to buy a house. So I'm gonna buy a house in Oklahoma already.
You're not moving the trailer then?
No, I'm looking for either a big piece of land that I can put it on, but you know, now I'm kind of getting. I love being out here in the middle of nowhere in the woods, but when you're hungry and you want something, or like the other day, I went to get my medicines, right, and I picked up everything, and about an hour after I got home, I get a text. Your so and so medication's ready. So I had to drive back another 20 minutes, right? If I had just lived in the city, I could just cruise my scooter to Walmart or something. Aaron, your offer still stands. Yeah, you know what? Because I am going to be going near where you are in Indiana. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh no, wait. Oklahoma.
He's in Oklahoma.
I'm sorry. There's two people. One person wants me to stop by their place in Indiana, and you wanted me to help me out in Oklahoma. Yes. Yeah,
And
I learned I've never. So my first house I paid cash. So I never did a home loan before. And so I saw this house in Oklahoma for like 25 grand, a fixer upper. I was like, well, fuck it. I can just bulldoze it and I'll put my nice new shipping container on there, right? And for 25 grand, I get like, half an acre. And so I talked to my bank and they're like, oh, yeah, you're approved. No problem. And then come to find out, though, just because you're approved for the loan will only be on a house that's move-inable right away. So I couldn't buy the house. I was like, man. But I said, so how do you know how much you can be approved for? Like, how much should I be looking for? And they're like, well, you have to send us the house first, and then we approve you. And I was like, but why should I look at houses for this much if I don't know if I'm going to get approved for that? And they're like, well, just look, and we'll let you know. He said, but don't worry. I just did your credit. And I was like, okay. 20 years ago, you would have never heard me thinking I was going to buy myself a house. Never.
Did you get?
I didn't do it. It's a conventional loan, whatever that means.
Yeah, it's not through the go.
No, but I should be able to get a VA loan because I'm considered a
that's why that might be something you want to look into.
Yeah, well, my bank.
Yeah, there's more paperwork than a conventional loan, but in the end, it's actually worth more. It's better for you.
Yeah. Well, and then but it's USAA, so I mean it's kind of like a government loan almost. They're not government, but they only help veterans. So
or veterans families.
Yeah. So
and you can see what Aaron put.
Yeah. Now I remember. You know what, Aaron? Can you email me at eddieblockfilms@gmail.com? That would be great. Because in March I'm going to be in Oklahoma. You can maybe show me around houses. A USDA loan.
That might be an idea too. And he said yes.
Well, because they also
That
said I qualify for a first time homeowner. I'm like, how am I a first time homeowner? I already owned a house. They're like, but you paid cash for it. You never took a loan out on it. And I'm like, oh, okay.
and being a first time homeowner, you get a little more. You get a few more perks than
Yeah. And I bet you get perks for being crippled too, huh? But I don't
that.
know that.
You probably, because I know with the trailer that I bought that's behind me that you guys don't get to see because of my backgrounds that I
I've
have.
seen it.
Eddie has seen. A lot of people have seen it. If you go back far enough, you'll see what my bedroom looked like, where I'm at now, and
Oh, I'm in your
everything else.
bedroom right now? You mean I
No,
wanna be in your
no.
bedroom? Come on.
I used to be in the bedroom streaming. I used to do that. That was that was a thing for a while.
I had a streamer buddy. He actually streamed from bed, and I remember that before we knew each other, I'm just like, look at this lazy motherfucker just streaming from a fucking bed, right? Come to find out, he's actually was disabled like you and me, and he couldn't get out of bed. That's why he was streaming from. And I'm sitting there making fun of him. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to hell. I'm going to
And
hell.
guys, if you hear me and him call each other crippled or the biggest cripple alive or something like that, don't get along because me and him have a sense of humor that because we've been through a lot of things, it's like, all right, you asshole, you're crippled. Start walking.
Yeah. I got a funny story. So when I one of my classes I had to take at Fresno City College, and you had to go in the elevator and go down to the basement for this class. And so I like getting there early, so you don't get in trouble for being late and stuff. I just always been that way. And so I'll just sit there and do my homework or study, right? And all of a sudden another guy in a wheelchair, because I didn't use my scooter back then. I didn't have a scooter ever, so back then I had my wheelchair. And so this guy would get off named Richard. He would come through on his scooter and be like, "What's up?" I'm like, "What's up, bitch?" Just because we were good friends. And so one day we're sitting there, and he comes off the elevator and just goes bam right into my wheelchair. And I'm like, "Who the fuck do you think you are, you fucking crippled motherfucker?" Right? And this black dude that was studying next to me, he's like he's just staring at me, and I was like, "What's up?" He's like, "You can call him that?" I'm like, "Just like you can call another black dude the N word, right?" And he's like, "Oh shit, yeah." I'm like, "We gonna go outside, motherfucker?" And just people laugh. We put on like a show every day. Like you said, we're both crippled. We can just
We have fun with it too. I there was one street a friend of mine. I said we were swimming in a pond, and this was after I lost my leg. And I said, I bet you I can throw my leg farther than you can. And he says, no, you can. And I threw my leg, and it was like, he was like, what the? He didn't realize I had my leg on while I was swimming.
yeah,
But that's the thing with me. I'll make fun of myself. I
yeah.
don't take myself too damn seriously. I enjoy what I do. It's not really work for me.
Huh. Heck no. I'm a people watcher. I like sitting there and make fun of people.
Me
Me,
and
me and
you
my
will get
me and my
we'll,
buddies would sit in the mall. We'd be sitting at the mall and just watching people and like, why the fuck are they wearing that shit? Sitting at Disneyland and Magic Mountain, just like, "Oh, did you check out the ass on that chick over there?" And then my buddy'd be like, "Yeah, but look at her mom." And I'm like, "Oh shit, okay, yeah, yeah. Stay away from that." We were bad when I was a kid. We had all these cheesy pickup lines. One of them, my buddy, he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go talk to this chick," and just look at me like kind of weird, like you're trying, like we have a bet or something. I'm like, okay. And what I found out he did is he walked up to this girl and he's like, "Excuse me, ma'am," and she's like, "Yeah." He's like, "You see that guy over there?" And he points at me and like, "Yeah, yeah, I see him." And he's all, he bet me that there is no way that I would get your phone number because he says you're too beautiful to give me your phone number. But I said she's so beautiful that I bet you she does give me her phone number because she's beautiful on the inside too. And that was his pickup line to get this. And so she gave him his phone number. And it was a lot of work, but he got the phone number.
He got the phone number.
You know, or like this one girl, she was signing something. She was a model. I was at like a not lowrider car show. It was what's the motorcycle magazine? Easy Rider. It was the Easy Rider car show. We're at the Easy Rider car show in Sacramento, and so you could take a picture with these models. It was like $5, and so I took a picture with the models, and she's like, "What do you want me to put on here?" And I was like, "Well, why don't you give me your fake phone number?" And she's like, "Why would I give you my fake phone number?" I'm like, "If I asked you for your real phone number, you'd give me the fake one. So give me the fake one already." And so she wrote on there, and then she whispered in my ear. She said, "That's my real number." So that joke actually worked. There's always, if you can get a girl to laugh, then you can get her to talk to you. Easy peasy.
The easiest way to a man's heart is through his stomach. The easiest way into a woman's heart is through laughter. That right there. There's the secret of finding your significant other.
Coming from the man who isn't married.
Coming from the man that hey.
And coming from the other man who's been divorced. So.
But am I wrong about that? If you can make a woman laugh and you continuously do that, do they ever really lose interest in you? Even through the rough times.
Yeah, they
If
do,
you
because
make them
my
laugh
jokes
through the
only
rough
last.
times.
After a while, I have the same jokes. Ask Hope; she'll tell you. I heard that before, Eddie.
You might want to play a sound.
I don't have
what
it.
Hope would be telling us right now because we've been rambling for the last half hour.
I actually don't have it hooked up right now. It's called "It's Time to End the Stream, Eddie."
The Advice Channel. Yeah, we're the Advice Channel.
Dude, you know what? We should just start going live, and remember how they had the doctor on the Dr. Drew show or whatever, where it was him and Adam
Yes.
Carolla?
Love Radio. Love Line.
Love Line.
Him and Adam Carolla on MTV. That's going back. That is going back a good ways.
We'll have to do a show. We'll try it. We'll do it on like Sunday nights or something like. Yeah, Sunday nights. It's the perfect night. Sunday nights we're gonna have a show, and you guys can call in and tell us your issue, or if you don't want people to hear your voice, you can email us, and we'll read your letter online, and we'll give you advice. and until we get our first email in or question, then I'll just spill my beans to you guys, and you guys can just listen to the fucking crazy.
But it would have to be after I do my campfire.
Okay.
It would have to be after the Christian, but then you can do that. That would be.
We're gonna start doing that on Sunday.
We'll do it on Sunday because let's say about 10:30 we can go a little bit, because on Mondays I don't have to get up most Mondays because there is no hearing. So we could go for a little bit. We can have some fun. We can have a little bit of fun with it. And I will say this now. The only places this would be is on Rumble. So it would be uncensored. We won't have to worry about all the stuff that YouTube does to us or X could do to us. We'll have fun on Rumble. We'll have an advice line, and it will be on both of our channels. We'll have to go through. We either can set something up between both of us, or we can stream it to both channels.
But we have to play it off like an In Living Color type skit because, we're not exactly experts.
We're not experts. If you take our advice and it doesn't work out, that's on your dumbass.
Well, it's like so I stream F1. I just started playing F1, So the name of it is the show is called "How Not to Race F1 on Your PlayStation 5." Because then that way they can't say, "Oh, you think you're the best, don't you?" I'm like, it says how not to fucking play. Be ready for their prank calls. Yeah, and I bet you freaking Paul from Minnesota will be no Grau. It'll be Grau.
It will be It will be It will be a Graw thing.
It'll be Grau. Oh yeah.
Latin, what do you think? Are we on to something here, young lady?
Oh, she's a lady.
Uh-huh.
Ooh,
Latin
hello.
based.
And she's a Latin lady.
Uh-huh.
Órale pues, ¿qué onda, mami? What's up,
She
dude? So I
she's
work.
been she was the one that gave me the advice to start up a channel.
Oh, there you go. So when I was younger, I worked in a clean room environment. So like we'd have to get the white bunny suits, right? Because I worked on hard drives, and I speak very good Spanish, and everybody that worked there spoke Spanish, right? And you look at me, I'm white, I'm like so white, and I'd be in the changing room putting on my stuff, and the girls would be like, "Oh my god, look at him, he has really beautiful eyes," but they're saying in Spanish, and I'm just sitting there like putting on my clothes, and like, "Yeah, he's really cute, isn't he?" And I'm just putting on my clothes and stuff. But then like a week and a half later, I'm sitting there, and Arturo walks in. And he's like, "Hey, Eddie, ¿qué onda? ¿Qué haciendo?" He started talking to me in Spanish, and I replied to him in Spanish. And the girls are like, "Speak Spanish?" I'm like, "And I have pretty eyes too." I love it. I
I
love it when
don't
people
even know
don't
what you're
know.
all.
I love it
We're
when
talking.
people don't know.
We're talking about doing an advice show on
Yeah,
Rumble on
yeah, like
Sunday
Loveline,
nights.
like Loveline with Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla. But
we're,
you're gonna be getting advice from us dumbasses.
we're not doctors, and we don't play one on TV.
And I guarantee you, I'm gonna be high the whole entire show.
That will make it even funnier. But Eddie, what we need to do when we do this, we need an intro. You need to make an intro for us. Just something off the wall to just have fun with it.
Then I'm gonna have to go up to Oakland to get some mushrooms and then come back. Um, and then I'll make the video, yes. Because if you guys don't know, mushrooms are legal in Oakland, California. I belong to this wonderful church, and it's the Church of Euphogenics or something shit like that, where they praise mushrooms, and a mushroom is an offering to God. So, because of this, and we need to have the mushrooms to offer it to our God. And we get to go in this little shop in there, and you get to buy legal mushrooms to go home and then make you feel really, really good. And I'm not joking. It's called Back Door, the Back Door in Oakland. Look it up, Back Door Church, Oakland, and yeah, you can get legal mushrooms.
Doctors or something else. So
Doctors, doctors are dumbass. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble already.
you already got me in trouble.
Well, that's for each to his own to think. That's why America's great.
It is.
When when
Eddie,
when you have the choice to where you can take the 20 oxycodones that the doctors offer you, or take a little bit of a cookie that makes you high and takes your pain away. I think taking a little bit of a cookie is a whole lot better than taking 20 freaking oxycodone pills. Just
but
saying.
Eddie, MAGA lost tonight. MAGA lost. That's what we're hearing all over
I didn't lose.
all over the
What are you
news.
talking about? We didn't lose. Oh my gosh! Oh no! A blue state that votes blue every single year didn't vote red this year. Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it? But guys, Eddie, are you going live after we get done here?
I'm probably gonna play my F1 racing game, but I'll do it live.
All right, guys, and my chat, please go support Mr. Eddie Block Films because he is a good man. I've enjoyed the last 3 hours and 45 minutes or so.
Holy shit, we've been on that long?
It's been that long. We've been doing this for a while, and we didn't even realize it. We didn't even realize how long we were going.
I didn't. Okay.
That she is right. She is right. But guys, Eddie, what did we find out tonight? Your final thoughts on the election of 2025 that most people probably didn't even know was happening.
It came out as expected.
We got a communist mayor in New York. People in California are still stupid.
Streamers are gonna stop streaming at the Portland, Oregon ice facility, and they're gonna go to New York to watch the fall. They're gonna watch it go bad. You're gonna watch it get really bad, and you know what's gonna happen? There's gonna be a streamer streaming somebody, and they're gonna get robbed of their phone as they're streaming. I guarantee it.
That very well could be
We should
true.
make a bet on Poly Market or whatever that thing is.
But guys, I want to say thank you to everyone on my channel. Eddie?
I'll say thank you to everyone, but I don't know. Yeah. No, thank you everybody.
It's been fun. This was a new experience for both of us, trying to cross the streams because of all the things that we're working on. But guys, this is why it's so much fun to be a part of these communities, to help one another, because I've enjoyed the evening with Eddie. We've been teasing each other, we've been calling each other crippled, but with all of it, please remember to be good to one another, because we are in this together, no matter if you're left, right, or center. Eddie, I'll give you the final words.
Hold on, I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
Go
Because
for
everybody's since somebody put it in chat, they're gonna like my hat, and I should probably wear this hat more. But yeah, AC as AC's telling people to be good to one another. That's my hat. But no, everybody, it wasn't a loss tonight. Don't let them make you think it's a loss, because it's not. It was expected, and we've already got measures in place to replace it. So don't worry. Don't worry. We got this.
We do. But everyone, good night. Have a great night. And it's been fun, Eddie. Until the next one, everybody. I'll see you guys here in a while, because I do have a congressional hearing to do in the morning, of all things.
Go check it out.
My job's never done.
Go check it out and donate to his ass.
Hey, you would be helping a crippled. Just saying. Good night, everybody.